Good morning, everybody. Stream length no longer counted by time, but rather by distance on treadmill. We have some weird audio stuff because things moved around a little bit, so we will see. You sound fine? Okay, it just might mainly be the fan. Looks like I might have to adjust the gain a tiny bit. I'm down one monitor because none of my mounts work with my new desk, which is kind of annoying, but I got a new monitor mount on the way, so. The standing desk is really nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of sick. Okay. Thanks, Cheryl. Appreciate it, man. Let's get ready to start playing. First day playing at the new desk. I don't have a walking pad right now. Standing feels a lot better than sitting. I can't sit for more than usually 20, 30. I mean, it's hard to say. There's like right now my back feels really good because I did a lot of work yesterday. And even though like work is not necessarily good for my back, it's getting in a place where I can exercise. So it actually feels really good to sit. But the minute I sit for maybe more than like 30, 45, 50 minutes, it'll feel like there's a rod going through my back. And the more you sit, the more the rod pushes against you. And when you try to stand, all that pressure is releasing at the same time, which is really scary. Like it hurts a lot. And that's why the standing route helps a lot, because when the back starts to get taxed, you can stand. And then that allows you to decompress your spine and allows the disc bulge to kind of like chill out and go back a little bit. And that's basically why I want this. Big reveal. I mean, nothing is really going to look that different right now. It's mainly when we stand where things are going to look a little different. Okay. How's the desk? Awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. This is also kind of weird, man. I feel like, and this is kind of like a little random, but I feel like a fucking superhero, bro, because I've been on like bed rest and shit for close to 45 days, and literally all I've done is like a light exercises and stretching for 45 days. Yesterday, I feel like I was taking off the fucking training weights. And I don't know how to explain it. I feel stronger than ever. It's really weird. I mean, my back is still fucked, but like I actually had to do like heavy lifting yesterday, and I'm like, wow, okay. It's turned out really well. Not used to Sunday streams. I'm not used to them either, but I told Victoria, I'm like, I can't take another 3 days off. Like, I cannot take another 3 days off. We've had too many days off as it is. Move your desk up and down to see if stream breaks. I mean, I'm not going to intentionally piss the desk off. It'll be okay. I don't remember how... How did I have my Chatterino? Like this. Hold on. Hold on. Webcam should be what, like there? Yeah, and then shrinky dinky. Let's try that. You managed to set up together with your back? Did you manage to set up the together with your back? I mean, Victoria and I set it up, yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh, this character. Alright, cool.
My engineer.
Your back always hurts when assembling furniture. Unlucky. Seriously, I left off with having to fight this boss. I don't want to fight this guy right now, bro. Like, no. Not right now, man. Not of all times. Whoa, I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
That's the trail.
Okay. Let's do Exarch, tier 9. I gotta get used to this. I haven't played on my, like, area yet. Sure. Tier 9. Oh, I did all tier 9 maps already? Oh, no, I didn't. Wait, that's so... Oh, okay, I see. I see. Fuck Bramble Valley. Wait. Oh, I thought it said Exarch. Oh, well, it's already open. Well, that's sick. Nice job, man. That's crazy. Oh god, this character's regen is abysmal. Holy. Holy Bo with the 10 gifted subs. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's super kind of you. Insert SSF, by the way, here. Wait, did I find something in SSF, by the way? This DPI is really high on my mouse. I might have to change it. This is the Shackled Immortal set. Doesn't exist anymore.
I cannot do this yet.
Yeah, unfortunate. It's a sick one. Shut up. Be quiet. I don't know where I go next. I think we're just gonna push Life Mastery, sadly. Which is not a bad thing. Just wanted some jewels.
Dreamer, protect me!
I can tell you for sure it's a lot better than playing on the controller. I just gotta get used to the new desk. I'm not used to changing things, you know? Whenever there's change, I gotta, like, remember everything again. Anyone else like that? You get a new mouse, it takes you, like, a day or two to get used to it. Same thing with a keyboard.
Dreamer's will! Existence is stilled!
Yeah. I feel like the game is a little loud, no? Turn it down just a smidge.
Be gone, foul enemy!
Give it a week or two? Yeah, a week or two it'll just be like muscle memory again, no problem. I have all my stuff in a lot better of a spot now. My top monitor is like super tilted now, which is really good because I don't have to do this. Like now I can kind of just do this and it's much better. I can actually tell how much further away I am from my monitors based off of like the webcam too. The webcam's in a lot different of a spot. Not different of a spot, but like if you look, like I'm a lot further away. Maybe it's just me that notices that, I don't know. Whenever I go on vacation, my laptop, I have to remember how to use it, and then when I get back home, I've forgotten how to use my... Oh, yeah, the desktop, yeah. Unlucky, dude.
You've done well.
I'm gonna go finish up Ritual. Maybe we do Rashta Ritual real fast.
Make your wish.
Nah, fuck you. I was thinking about it, but I'm good. One big pop, all cleared. Perfect. What is a good map for RF? Honestly, there's a lot of really good maps. Anything with really tight monsters and a closed area. Like Underground Sea, Haunted Mansion, or you can do things like Mesa, Beach, Strand. Like you can really kind of pick whatever you want. As long as you're shoving a lot of mobs in the map, you're going to have good Hinakora chains. Is the fan hitting the microphone? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to fuck with the settings right now, but I will probably have to change the gain at some point. Because there's, I mean, if you look at it, there's literally nothing on the microphone, but it's the fan that's up there. Ooh, ooh. Forgot, I fucking hate this webcam. Can't wait to get a new one, this piece of shit. Fuck, I gotta remember to stop doing this because I have it set up in a spot. that works for when it rises and not. So, rises and comes down. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I might be able... Let me see, hold on. Maybe it's a really, really simple thing. Let me just see here. Microphone, mic setup. Okay, testing 1 2. Oh, that's really low. Okay. Wait, hello, testing 1 2 3. This thing sucks. Okay, we're gonna try it like this. Maybe this is a little better. Let me see. It's still like doing it, but it's a lot less now. Let me do it a little more. Hold on. And then let me bring the microphone a little closer, maybe. Okay, this should be a lot better. When you're not talking, I don't hear it. Well, that's because when I'm talking, you're going to just hear me talking, but when I don't talk, you're going to hear the puff puff or whatever. On your written guide, there's a lot of notable names on the belt. What do they mean? So the written guide may not have imported it correctly. Basically what those are is if you read the new belt, you can get one anoint and it shows what you can pick from, basically. Okay, this is too much on the gain, though. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna fix it another time. I don't want it. It's kind of annoying right now. It's clearly not working out very well, so... Are you okay? I'm trying to fix the gain because someone was complaining, but... I don't want to go too much into it right now. Okay. Last stream was about your back. Oh yeah, my back's still fucked, but I have a new desk now.
Long day. Stay vigilant.
So now when my back hurts, you know what I can do? Okay. I'm going up.
Hey. The job never ends.
Witchcraft. Now I have the walking pad. I don't think I'm in shape, not shape enough, but I don't want to tax my body too much to walk right now. Standing is good. We'll get to walking after. I don't want to do too much too fast. The stream is going downhill. Downhill? That's uphill. What do you mean? Yeah, it's definitely like I can see it tapping the microphone. Like I can see the audio on it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now for a quick fix. So just gonna have to leave it alone.
I cannot do this yet.
Does it feel weird gaming on a PC and standing? No, surprisingly no. I thought it would, but I think it's because you can easily like lean into the desk. So it's not like the thing is when I'm sitting in the chair, I'm actually further away from the monitor, but when I'm standing, I'm closer because there's no chair. And I think that is what makes it better, but I don't actually know. Someone say Secret Labs? Yeah, I like their desk a lot. It's expensive, but it does everything I want. So it can hold my Starforge PC. It had easily assembly. It's a really nice, slick desk. It's just good. This day and age, I'd rather pay a little bit more for some quality, and I tried to stay away from the whole like gamer brand stuff, but genuinely it just seemed like an outlier. It seemed like it's just very good. Everyone recommended it. I don't think I read a single like negative review that was actually like big enough for me to care about on the Secret Lab desk, so
There was a time before time.
fucking up a desk is harder than fucking up a chair.
It told us.
Yeah, that's kind of true, but I mean, I guess there's a lot more room for error with a standing desk now.
Constancy swept.
Cheap idea for a standing desk, IKEA tabletop, a dual motor from Amazon, done.
Comforted and drawn.
I mean, sure, you could do that, but I don't want to do all of that installation. I'm happy with what I got from Secret Lab. Secret Lab, I also have my Starforge PC mounted underneath, and I need a monitor, like I needed a, like don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of people who are handy, and you guys should go pursue that route, but there's a lot of us who are, how do I say this, like, I have a lot less time and a lot more money in my life, and I would rather just get something that works rather than trying to homebrew something. That's mainly what I'm talking about. So I just wanted something that was decent quality that just works. Like especially with my injury, like I'm not trying to attach motors onto a desk right now. I don't know, maybe I'm over exaggerating how annoying or difficult it would be, but I always just feel like I'd rather just buy it. I don't know. Worked for me. I just feel like there's always a lot of stuff that can go wrong that people don't talk about. Every time I try to do something like kind of homebrew.
Job never ends.
In PoE terms, some people prefer buying than crafting. Sure, but that's a video game. This is real life, but yeah. How are you feeling? A little bit better. Now that I can stand though, I think we can actually do some proper streams. And not have to break every like 15 seconds. I do need to get the, what is it called, like a fatigue mat. I got one on Amazon, it's like 15 bucks, so that'll be a lot better. Some cushion for my feet. I don't want to do Bramble Valley, bro. Oh. I need to use the tree to craft some gear like stat, to be honest. What are you specking onto the Atlas? We're Breach right now, and at some point I'm going to pivot to Ritual to farm some gear. Some specific gear like Hateful Accuser.
This world is not yours.
You make a YouTube vid where you were making... Did you make a YouTube video when you were making for RF Lifestack Helm? I didn't make a video for the helm. It's really simple. You buy Essence of Horror, 30% more Ellie. You spam till you get 20 burn. Then you wall Bristle Matron, Exalt tap the prefixes. Should have, but never got around to it. Sadly, a lot of my content lacked this league due to the amount of pain I was in. No, sir, that does not make you an RF player. Sorry, bud.
That's better.
That makes you one of the people that makes me have to tell all the new players that's not an RF build. Because I get this question all the time. Hey man, I see people playing Blade Vortex Righteous Fire. What are your thoughts on that? It's a Blade Vortex build that runs RF. It's not an RF build. What if I make it 2-link? Brother, even if you 6-link that shit, it doesn't work, okay? Minion pack doesn't work with RF. Whatever it's called. What if he makes an RF helm? No! Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh! Never mind, come back, just kidding. Maybe it does count as an RF build. think I'm gonna die here in game. Wow, he stunned me out of Enduring Cry. That's fucked up. I don't think I was ready to stand here. My fucking right foot hurts. How did I get injured? I sat down too long and ended up getting 2 bulging discs, so take care of yourself. Could happen to anyone. Don't slack on your stretches. Stretching goes a really long way. Bring back the RF Totem meme build. RF Totem is not... It was good for 1 patch, and then they completely butchered it. They cut Totem health by like 70% or 75% and gave them DR, which completely butchered that character.
The job never ends.
I greet you once again.
Okay, what are we doing here? Helmet? Is my... Oh, my helmet's bad. Okay, so helmet, chaos mods, life mods. Oh, I never... No! Okay, more strength? Yeah, more strength. Let's try it like this, I guess, and see what we can hit.
She will soon bear fruit.
Wait, those are... What the fuck? Yo, those are some sick gloves. What? Okay. It's not what I was expecting when I asked for a helmet, but sure, shit. Oh, 1 extra point? Oof. If only I could get... Wait. No, oh wait, I'm dumb. No. Where's Dex? Remove dexterity. Less dexterity. Okay, cool. $95 life, prefix open for +1, fire res, life regenerate. It just doesn't have chaos, but it's already better. Okay, so technically my gloves are better, but the issue with the gloves here is I don't have dexterity. Suffix is actually open for dexterity. We could just craft that. I would lose life, but that's okay. Boots are actually really good, so I think, do I pull for a shield? Try to go for like life, chaos, shield? Probably, because I don't really need the res. Chaos is way more important. I want the entire rare gear crafting branch gone from the tree. I feel it speeds up progression too much. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with what you're talking about. I mean, the problem is if you remove the tree, then what people are going to do is people are just going to go send shipments because they reverse it now. So people will just go get crops and send shipments for gear. But yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. For some reason, I don't have enough mana reservation to put Malevolence in my build. I have 3% shield and Cluster Jewel. 3% shield, you mean 30% gem reservation shield? Make sure you have the right gems in the shield. So follow the POB 1-for-1 with the gems. And make sure your Cluster Jewel has the right amount of passives. And if you're trying to just fit in Malevolence, it's Mortifying Aspect. Make sure it's 3 passive, not 2. If you're trying to fit in Unbound Ailments, make sure it's a Pure Might setup. 30%, 3 passive. Make sure you have the right gems in the shield. That's probably your problem. Just take some time to go look through it. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I probably have to troubleshoot this like 10 times a day, so just make sure you have the right gems in the shield. That's probably the problem. He needs 25 effect. Isn't 25 effect for the next version? When you're going Unbound Ailments?
The Genesis tree accepts your offering. Hello again. Be at peace. She will soon bear fruit.
That's like kind of okay, but it doesn't have... Oh, it does have Chaos Res. A lot less armor, but T2 life with hybrid, T3 life regenerate, T2 Chaos Res. That's kind of decent. Oh. Oh. No Chaos Res, but reduced crit damage. You ever play Death's Oath? A lot, but many, many years ago.
Can you feel? Be at peace. Welcome. Drive them back. She is pleased. Good to see you here. Drive them back.
What the fuck kind of pull is that? Can I get a pure armor shield? Like,
The
holy
Genesis
shit.
tree accepts your offering.
Those are shit.
Cannot carry this.
Greetings. Fight for Rayclast. Good to see you here. Fight for Rayclast.
Okay, well, we did technically get a new helmet that doesn't have Chaos Res, but this one, this is just better, for sure, with the life regenerate roll, and then these are definitely better. Okay. Yabba, thanks so much for the gifted. Okay, those colors are kind of annoying, but we're probably fine. Let's first start with these. I don't need efficacy. Yeah, okay. So just one blue. Okay. And suffix open, let's craft... Actually, do I even need to craft dexterity? I don't. I'd like to put fire and chaos. I do have fire and chaos too. Oh man, that's awesome. That's really nice. Okay, so that's done.
How
much life do we lose? Like 200? 150?
Home.
That's not that bad. To gain 33 chaos res, that's huge. Stark, thanks for 13, man. Appreciate it. This has prefix open, but we don't have area yet, right? No, I don't have area yet. We'll just do percent armor for now. Are these quality? No. Those colors, kind of annoying, but here we go. 2 green. And then we're just going to add remove until we get another green. Okay, nice. That was not too bad at all. It's quality, yes. Quick question, was wondering what replaces Awakened Gems. I re-uploaded the POB, so if you're looking at my website, just go get the latest POB. The Awakened Gems are out. If you're on the Mobilytics, I don't remember if I got to update that one. Just look at the gems previously or after. It's only on RF and Fire Trap. You're using the same links as before. There's just some bugs with some importing, sadly, that made it a little trickier. What is the tech? When you're going for 3 off-color, so specifically when you're going for 3 off-color on high attribute bases, so for instance here, when you use the bench, if you type in green and you do 2 green, it will always focus the top ones. So then you add remove socket, so you go 2, 3, 2, 3 until this is the desired color. And since this is an armor base, it's very likely it's red, right? So that's how you get the 3 off-color. Okay, Chaos Res is 15%. You know, I thought it would be higher than that. I think I need to get rid of Lahoop. But if I get rid of this, I lack attributes. Unless I have a ring I can craft dexterity on. Item level 56. I'm going to chaos it 2 times. I'm going to chaos it 3. No more chaosing. That thing's garbage. Yeah, Lifestacker's sadly super expensive. Lifestacker's giga expensive right now, unfortunately. Oh my god, it feels so crazy to just be able to walk away from my desk and not need to stand up. This is amazing. Someone bought out a Wrathpith and they're 285 divines now. Yikes. Yikes. You got your standing desk? Yeah. Tea or coffee? I prefer coffee. I like tea a lot though. Coffee actually wakes me up. Tea doesn't. I think I need my new shield too. So let's go look at our shields. So we have this one. Okay, we're using that one. There's no debate here. Yeah, that's really good. Honestly, can I just craft block on it? Colors should be really easy, and they're done. Okay, our res is passable. Chaos res 43, and I can get rid of that Lahoop soon. Let me start trashing some of the other gear we have, because it's just not needed.
Long day. The job never ends.
Okay, cool. I did lose some life, but I think the life loss is justified here. It's okay. The fact that the Chaos Res shot up so much is pretty huge already. And then now we can get to Hive Fortress, which I actually need fortresses because they give way more everything, especially in SSF when we're not juicing. You usually say RF is playable and Ruthless. I don't play Ruthless, but I hear RF Chieftain is very solid and Ruthless. I'm sure there's a better community you'd be able to talk to, though. Oh, whoops. These need to be locked. What am I doing? Exarch wants... Oh, Exarch wants 11. Shit. Well, if Exarch wants 11, I guess we just gotta suck it up and go do the Writhing Invitation and die a few times. Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed that we're gonna die, but our damage isn't very good, so...
Atlas, mine.
Your champion looks delicious. I cannot do this yet. Slaughter.
Actually, it's not that bad, is it?
Trample. Bash.
Okay, that slam is... Wait, my RF turned off? What the fuck? Do I ever remove RF flask? I didn't even look. Or is my RF not on the whole time? Wait, my damage is like really good. What the heck? What the heck? Yo, let's go in the sludge.
Hunger without end.
Oh. What do you think about 35 million DPS RF builds? I mean, my character can get 35 mil on Trade League. I just have to get Aspect of Carnage and a Conk Effect Helm. I don't know if you've looked at my life stacker on YouTube.
Feast. Obliterate.
Obliterate is like giga huge hitbox.
Glorious bloodshed.
Meaningless. I bet.
Damn, like, why did that feel so much better? Is it just because of the, like, fire multi? I'm not that high level. My weapon is not good, for sure. My weapon is definitely not fucking good. So, I don't know. That felt a lot easier than normal. I don't like chaos, but whatever, here we are. Probably die in this map because it's chaos damage. Don't we have a Haunted Mansion? Yeah, that's a nice map. Exarch. Go. You miss the days of flat scaling on RF? Don't we all, bud? Oh, of course, my first D11 map, and we get our fortress, which I guess is good. As long as I can handle it.
It's worse than
Okay. League 6 couldn't come any faster. Is it like 2 weeks or 1 week? You got a Foulborn Red Dream off one of those chests. I'm jealous, bro. 2-ish. I think I'm going hard on leagues for... Well, assuming my back could take... Well, actually, now I got a standing desk. I want to go hard on leagues for at least a weekend. On the weekend, I can get it out of my system, usually. PoE 2. I mean, PoE 2 will come when PoE 2 comes. Till then, I'm not really thinking about it. I love the game, but I don't like when my schedule is play PoE 1, then play PoE 2, and not allowed to play anything else, you know what I mean? Oh, no, sorry. We're talking about old school RuneScape. Sorry. Oh, sorry. League, like League PoE. Okay, yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Sorry, new league. I see. Sorry, yeah. RuneScape leagues. My bad. Why can I not put Malevolence in? Let's see. Let's see what you are missing, friend. Just give me a minute. I am down a monitor, so this is a little harder for me to do. Wait, display capture doesn't work? Why? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, so here is your POB. And here is... these should be good. Okay, so loadouts... Malevolence. Skills. Now let's look at yours real fast. Put it to the side. Put this one to the side. Check your skills. All right. Shield. Malevolence, Flesh and Stone, Tempest Shield. Malevolence, Purity, Fire, Skitterbot. Your gems are not correct. This is the first thing I suggested for you. You have different gems in your shield. You see this? You have Malevolence, Flesh and Stone, and Tempest Shield. This has Malevolence, Purity of Fire, and Summon Skitterbot. Those are the right gem locations. They need the Pure Might cluster. Wait, so they're trying to do Unbound Ailments? I don't... Oh, you're on the wrong set. You're okay, so you were giving the wrong information. You are not trying to set up Malevolence. You are trying to go Pure Might. So if you look here, what you're doing, you are talking about this loadout, but you are trying to run this loadout. This right here is a different setup. This one, you cannot use Mortifying Aspect. This uses Pure Might. I have them on Malevolence. I don't know what you mean right now, but if you're running Unbound Ailments, then you're trying to run a different loadout. If you just are trying to set up Malevolence, you are in this loadout. If you are trying to run Unbound Ailments, you are going to this loadout. That is the difference between the two. So you need to figure out which one you're trying to do. Either you're trying to run this one, or you're trying to run this one.
Fills you with determination.
So that should fix it for you. Some people just make mistakes. It's okay. Sunji, thanks to Prime. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. The only time we should ever have an issue with people is if they criticize you for some unknown reason. Simple mistakes, we just move on. There's no harm in that.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
I mean, the game is over. Why are there 26 waves? Holy shit. The game is difficult. People make mistakes. Yeah, and also it doesn't help that, like, if you're used to following other builds, my POBs are... I mean, my POBs are very clean, I would say, but they're also different than how other people would set them up, so... Just the nature of the game. How you doing, though, Dwarf? You got your first level 100 now in 10 years. Ooh. It's usually 24. Sorry, I'm just not used to seeing so many waves in general. I guess it's because I haven't done one of these since Breach League. Oh, my foot hurts, bro. I need that mat for my foot. Unlucky. What is your favorite build in PoE 2? Favorite build? I really like my Shatter Witch Hunter I played. That's probably one of my favorite characters. Objectively, it's probably a little worse than Galvanic Shards until you set up, like, proper Explode, but it's a good bosser and it's a good mapper. And it works for SSF, which makes me happy, and has good chase items.
Dance with the flame. Dance with the flame. Burn it all to the ground. I won't die so easily. Dream not.
Are both Foulborn variants with damage over time equal? One of them removes spell damage, which will lower your Scorching Ray damage a bit. It's not the end of the world, but expect to lose maybe, like, I don't know, 400 or 500k DPS on your Scorching Ray.
Get them off me! Dreamers will. I won't fail. Silence. Oh, I refuse to die. Destroy them all.
We tried running in Rage Fortress.
You must escape.
This is literally the first fortress I've done the entire league, so not really. I mean, I'll definitely, like, look into more fortress juicing when we get to that point. But this character is very baby right now. What are your thoughts on the power creep of the game? PoE? I think it's normal. Thanks for bringing back YouTube streams. You're welcome. I don't know how long we're going to consistently do them, but I always said like if I stop YouTube streaming, I at least want to keep it so that I'm YouTube streaming on, like, league launches and stuff. Tink. Did you kill Scorched Exalted? Searing Exarch? No, I haven't played in a few days.
Good luck.
I was wondering if you did any on trade. No, I just did Unstable Breaches on trade. I'm not really a big fan of the Hive Fortress stuff. It's just I'm doing it in SSF because it is objectively better. And I, like, can't really juice at the start in SSF.
I welcome you. Drive them back.
88 is the best breakpoint. There you go. Yeah. Seems like it. Okay, my feet are hurting a little because I don't have my standing mat yet. Plus, I'm fucking not used to standing, so did a little bit. Let's go back down. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. It's so quiet. It's actually so quiet. We're going down. Weak feet. Brother, I stood for fucking 8 hours almost yesterday putting this shit together, moving. Do you know how much shit I had to move? My 4 monitors, my Go XLR, my microphone, my 3 fucking monitor mounts, which don't get me started on those because I had to get all new ones, my old desk, my new desk, my backup PC, my main PC, my extra PC case, shut up, rude. That guy's an asshole. Okay, going back to gaming. Look, okay, we did a lot yesterday for a guy who has an injured back, okay? We did a lot yesterday, okay? Oh, we didn't even finish the map.
Hello there.
All I hear is I have low stamina. Look, bud, okay, I did a lot yesterday. I'm proud of myself. I kind of miss standing, dude. The standing angle was better than the sitting angle. It's not that I have weak feet per se, I'm gonna be honest. It's I injured my right ankle like 15 years ago. It's only the right one that hurts. And like the right side of my foot hurts. I don't get it. Like it's not the underneath of the foot. It's like on the right side of the foot. It hurts. Like literally like that slab before it goes to the top, if that makes any sense. So when I put a lot of pressure on my foot, that part swells up and hurts. It's very unfortunate, especially with my back problems. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Maybe I look into stretches for my foot. Weird compensation to alleviate pain. I don't think so. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely a little bit of that. I'm not gonna disagree, but this for sure, I had an injury with my foot a long time ago, and anytime I would, like, run barefoot for, like, 20 minutes, because that's how I used to run, it would act up again. So it's definitely something linked with, like, what I fucked up when I was younger in my foot. Because my left foot doesn't hurt at all, and that's the one I'm actually putting most of my pressure on. Because my back issue is my back, my right hip, my right ass cheek, my right thigh, my right knee. So I put all my pressure on my left, and my left never hurts. It's just the right. Okay. Which actually, after yesterday, it's been feeling a lot better. I can't believe that actually exercising like that really made a big difference, but it did.
Maven, the challenge begins. Your champion will fall.
The champion will fall. Bro, can we get our fucking lab already? I really want lab, man. Astral what? Oh, my game is lagging. I don't know what's happening. Oh, man. Every time I just crash right there. Every single time. I don't get it, man. No idea. Dude is 85 at 20s. Wow. Wow, what do you mean 85 at 20s, bro? Just wait, when I get into my 40s, it's my fitness arc. I'm starting early, okay? Look, when you turn 33, you're gonna understand the game Expedition 33, okay, bud? That's all I'm talking about. The Gamage is coming for us all, alright? You better be ready. You can just type 9 in the map device. Tier is redundant. It makes me feel better and smarter, though. Do we need all 12 joules? Are they just examples? I can only see 6 in POB. 12 joules. Maybe the mobalytics is, like, importing incorrectly? Are you looking at the mobalytics? Oops. RF. Oh, okay. So Mobalytics has this like weird bug where I don't know why it does this, but it's like duping stuff, and I don't understand why it's duping stuff. I don't know how to fix it, but essentially you only want half of this. You don't need all of this, right? So you should have half of the jewels and half of the clusters. I don't know why it dupes. And you should be good. These are the mandatory ones. So you need to have like, you don't need the same mods on the large one. You do need the same mods on the small one. That you can see it in the passive tree right over here. You need this. This is mandatory. This is, you can have whatever as long as you don't have cremator. But this is mandatory, this little one. Is less duration imbued on fire trap fine? It's better to just use a 21 fire trap. You can use it, but I think it's not good because you have to spam your fire trap even more. Shows 2 large clusters and 2 small. Yeah, I don't... So the problem with Mobalytics is you can't actually edit that, right? The way you update Mobalytics is you import a path of building. So I don't know how to fix that because it's duping because of my loadouts, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to go like investigate a little deeper with Mobalytics to figure out what the problem is. Because if I could just easily edit it, I would just remove it, but unfortunately I can't do that. I have to re-import and then figure out what's causing the error. There's also something funny with the Mobalytics. If you look here at my Mobalytics, I don't know why it did this either, but it's putting... If you read it, it says new item 2 stone ring, but it's a fucking ruby flask.
Our illustrious champion.
I don't know
Welcome home.
why it's doing that, but it just looks really funny. I don't know. It just looks like, if you look at it, it has the stats of the ring I'm using, but for some reason it's a ruby flask, so I don't know. I actually had someone send me a screenshot and they're like, hey man, I don't understand how to find this ring. And then they posted me a picture of a ruby flask. Yo, Commander, thanks so much, man. Appreciate the 23. Is Scorching Ray not good for Chieftain compared to Elementalist? Scorching Ray isn't even actually good on Elementalist. Scorching Ray, in general, is weaker than Fire Trap, full stop. It's always going to be weaker. Scorching Ray is used for infused channeling or generating exposure. That is primarily what Scorching Ray is used for across all variants. Alright, it's time for us to dedge in game because we're climbing reds. Where's tier 12? Primordial blocks. What is it played? Awful.
Go to Hinekora.
Defend me!
I cannot do this yet.
Silence, fools! Agreement's will!
There is actually, yeah, there's a flash game to do like Uber Elder with Jug with Scorching Ray.
Annihilation!
It's pretty funny.
Be gone, foul enemy!
I need Pro Lift super badly to make this like way easier. And then we have to go make a custom filter soon, because I don't want to see all this crap. I basically should just turn off all gear. I mean, the tree is going to give us better gear than anything we can pick up, really. Only exception is maybe like a Recom Scepter, which we're going to have to go through and make. Also, really need that Cloak of Flame. That would give us so much physical mitigation. Well, actually, I really need Cloak of Flame, and I cannot believe I don't have an offering for Uber Lab yet. That's really bad. Our max res is, like, down a lot. Then we'll have to go pursue a route for a Shaper Shield after. Time for Gamba. Well, I gotta make a new character for it, but yeah, it would be way worth it. Delvin Ritual? That's true, I should do some more Ritual. Hope you're feeling better? A little bit, yeah. The standing desk helps a lot. A lot. I can actually, like, stand. Or actually, I can actually stream, should I say. 1,200 divines, I don't have 3 positive manifold. Yikes, that's awful.
I cannot do this yet.
Can I ask for a review? Not right now, I'm sorry, man. You can go link it to my Discord. People in Discord will typically help you. Trying your build and I'm 93, I feel like I'm too weak and considering switching to a stronger one. Any suggestions? My #1 suggestion is following the POB. I don't know what, like, the problem here is PoE is a very complex game. I don't know how to answer your question without you providing specifics. I would argue that RF Chieftain is one of the most, like, simple, tanky map blasters you can get on a budget, but without me understanding, like, what you're trying to do and what's happening, it's hard to proceed. You know what I mean? Like, you're 93. Are you block based with 90 max res? So you should be like 7k life, 90 max res, endurance charges, 7k plus life, etc. Like, what are you, what exactly is the issue with the character? I have 5k life. Okay, so something I always tell people, right? If you just come over to my website and you take the League starter like this and you open up Path of Building, you said budget's not a problem for you, right? You're sitting on 120 divines. Well, if you look here and you look up here at the top and you go to going block based right here at 90, because you said you're 92, this loadout is running 7k life. So you should not have 5k life. So you should start, I don't know if you're using the loadout feature. You really should be using the loadout feature. If you use the loadout feature, you can see all of the gear. You can see all of the skills. You can see even the notes. If you come into the notes, I don't know if, are you stuck in a commercial right now? I can't tell. This is going to be telling you what you need to do. You see this right here? This is where you should be, right here. Look here. This is extremely important. I have tied the loadouts to the notes, so when you get stuck, you come over and you basically read the section for where you are. And this will fix your build for you. Okay. I need 13. Let's just do a regular 12 then, maybe. It's kind of fucked up. $13. I guess I could do cage. That's a 12. Oh, I should have done Eater, never mind. Oh, I need to go fuck with the tree and try to get an immortal flesh. I forgot about that. We should probably do that.
Left you a little present in the cell. Not that you'll live.
Let's put this animal down.
No, not the questions again.
Death isn't. Feel confident in your caging.
I just
Awake deserve death. I've seen they'll never even suspect, boss.
I cannot do this yet.
What does your Atlas look like compared to Trade? This is what it looks like right now, so pretty similar to how I started Trade League. Breach is just really good, provides like good XP, provides good loot, provides good raw currency, it's just good. We're doing a guide for Betrayal. Yeah, but right now there's not really a guide. I am just clicking random shit to get XP and loot, and that's it. There's much more. The problem with Betrayal is you cannot make a Betrayal guide. You have to explain Betrayal, and that is lengthy. There is no, like, there is no shortcut to Betrayal. I don't care who goes where right now. I don't want to use brain power. I just want to get XP and loot. So I just click random shit, and it's good enough. If you want to understand Betrayal, go look at Vizniz on YouTube. Yeah, you can link his content. Go for it, man. Go ahead. Drop a link. Yeah, I'm actually debating on whether or not I should put the Fractured Node in right now, because I don't really think I can craft very well with limited currency, but it's not that many points. But also, Betrayal's going to kind of kick my ass in tier 16 if I have no gear, so we'll see. What's actually good here? I mean, actually, quality fire gems are really good. I'm taking that, and I kind of want to take the 2 Regals. Good enough. Are you making sure you're gambling on a level 18 character?
Make your wish. What? Why? You could have anything and you wish for.
Why Hive Breach instead of Unstable? Hive Breach is a lot better when you have no investment. And in SSF, there's no investment, right? Like, I don't have Scarabs, I just started my playthrough.
New subscriber arrived.
Unstable is better when you're juicing. Well, I can't actually even say Unstable is necessarily better for when you're juicing, but Unstable in general is, like, wants juice. If you just get, like, 1 Unstable every map, it's very lackluster compared to what I'm doing right now. For all, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate it.
I cannot do this yet.
If you're gambling for Cloak, you should be on a level 18 character, though. You have much better odds of acquiring it. Thanks, Anonymous. Appreciate it, man. Very kind. What is your Cloak of Flame strat this run? Same as last. I'm going to use maybe Breach, but first I'm going to gold gamble before using Breach. I want to use the tree to get Immortal Flesh because I think that's easier, and I want to use my gold to get Cloak of Flame because I just think that's more efficient. What else do you farm in SSF? I'll need Harvest at some point for Influence Reforging and Crafting. I'll need Betrayal at some point for Fractured Gear. Technically, you would need Heist at some point. I'm going to be farming Ritual because there's items I need from Ritual specifically, so there's a lot. Oh shit, there's a hive in the Mirage. Oh fuck, I didn't even notice that. Get a double. That's kind of big. Okay, hold on. Going to try our Genesis tree. Going to try to Genesis tree your way to Lifestack. I don't think the Genesis tree can really provide me anything for Lifestacking. I guess I don't know how to... No, I mean, Lifestacking is way too far in. Like, to Lifestack, I would have to play 18 hours a day for, I think, like, at least 2 to 3 weeks to start accomplishing things. I don't put that much time into the game. That'd be a little bit too stream of an investment for me. I see what you mean. You're talking about for the Wrath Pit. I didn't think about that at first, yeah. But the problem is, even if I get a Wrath Pit, I still need Adorned, and I need Adorned Jewels, and I need, like, everything else in the world. Like, it's just too much, I'd say. I think it's just too much. Yeah, and the build won't function without Defiance of Destiny, and that's a T0 drop. There's just too much, I'd say. Far too much for me. I love playing PoE, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to burn out because I play every single league, so... Also, sadly, I mean, this is just kind of true. People don't really want to watch that, at least on my channel. Like, sitting here grinding the same content every day for 16 hours, like, people just lose interest. So, even though that's a journey I would be okay with making, I don't want to get to the point where, like, I'm putting in work and I'm not getting anything out of it, because at the end of the day, and this is kind of from the business side, right? But at the end of the day, like, I need to make sure I'm saving time for me to do other stuff in my life and not just PoE 24/7. Because doing PoE 1 24/7 into PoE 24/7, like, you just get burnt out. So I'd say that's more of the problem. It'd be really cool to do. It's just not really feasible from a player standpoint or like a business standpoint. Maybe one league. We'll see. Excited for next PoE 2 league. Yeah, I've always been excited for PoE 2. I thought 0.1 was pretty good. I thought 0.2 was a bit lackluster. I couldn't play much of 0.3 because of health issues, but that was when Abyss came out, and that was really cool. And then I played 0.4 and thought the game was really shaping up to be fantastic. It's obviously a lot of problems still with the game. Nobody's going to deny that, but it's, if I compare it to its competition, which really is just, in my eyes, PoE 1, it's really good. We have a date for the Pohx Private League. I don't plan on hosting a private league. So, there's that. If people want a private league, I can maybe communicate on for you guys to GGG for GGG to host one, but I don't want to do one this go around. I don't want to be the community guy anymore for the private leagues. It's way too much time and work for me, and I don't even really get to do anything out of it. Yeah, people unfortunately kind of ruined that, so unlucky. Hello, friend. Have you thought of using Heat Attune Tower Shield? Heat Attune Tower Shield is only good for true block versions. It doesn't really matter for the standard, like, life gain on block setup. And Scorch doesn't do anything with Ramako. So it's good for the base block, but in specific variants. Wasn't around for the private league. What do people do? It's I just get spammed 24/7 everywhere about like, help me, invite my friend, why aren't you inviting me? It's just really annoying because it lasts for a month. I can't, like, every time I try to stream, people are just spamming me, like, invite me to the private league, why aren't you inviting me? And then on top of that, I have to start moderating my Discord more because people start being idiots. And then on top of that, like, some people are like, okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but it's happened every single private league. People will start talking about politics, which I don't understand. Listen, fuck off with your politics. Video games are for video games. If you want to discuss stuff out of video games, then do it out of video games. Life is simple, right? So what happens is GGG's moderation will mute people and time them out if they start talking about stuff like that. And then people have the audacity to come into my Discord and say, Pohx is banning people for talking about politics. And I'm like, brother, I don't work for GGG. You are an idiot. I can't, like, that's not me. I don't have that power. And the problem is people then get a warped perspective of things. So, like, you know, basically I am doing community management on GGG's behalf, except I'm not with GGG. So, like, I'm not getting paid for this, right? So people kind of like sort of ruin that, and it's just not fun anymore. It was fun when it was like much smaller private leagues, and maybe I'll do smaller private leagues again, but the large scale ones, it just kind of lost its appeal for me. People kind of ruined it, sadly. I tried, you know, I did try. It's just, it drains me, you know.
It's done. Get out of here.
So like I said, in the future, I can maybe see if I can contact on GG's behalf or etc. I don't know. We'll figure it out. A few ruined it for the many. Sadly, I think there was a lot more than a few, to be completely honest, but we'll see. What is the most important stat on Foulborn Wrathbit? The damage over time multiplier.
You did it. Good job.
I actually think it's loot filter time. It's loot filter time. Let's see. Yo, Filter Blade is not loading. What is happening? Okay, I can't load Filter Blade. I don't know what's happening. It's not loading. Is there a huge difference between a nebulous with fire damage and without? No, 50% fire damage is the same as this node. Right? The most important node is the bottom one. The bottom one is the one that makes it so you get damage based off your resistance. Okay, is Filter Blade down for anyone else? I can't load the website. That sucks. Okay, well, figure it out, I guess. You can open it. What the fuck? Mine just says, like, site cannot be reached, error. It's working for me, too. Is it because it's, like, game equal PoE 1? Can I load anything? It's just Filter Blade. Open it in a private window. But then I have to log into my account, no? Let's see. You get unauthorized, you can't load it. Oh, that's weird. It did actually open in like an incognito. So what does that mean? Actually, can I just sign in even in incognito? I can. Let me see. Okay, well, I loaded in. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
We are victorious for now.
Long day. Stay vigilant.
You delete all your cookies? Yeah, I cannot even. It's like not even in incognito. It's like not logging in now. I'll just fix it on Monday. Whatever. We'll just deal with a scuffed loot filter and fix it on Monday. Shit happens, I guess.
I cannot do this yet.
And then I'm just gonna kill the map boss before I forget by accident, because it's right here. Check if your browser is pending an update. Sure, I could do that. Awaken Orb and SF, do I need another build to farm that? No, RF can handle Awakener no problem. You'll take literally no damage from anything other than the meteor, or if you're standing on the ground, that will kill any build. If you, assuming your res is capped, die beams literally heal your character if you're block based. Take a little bit to kill them, but it's not very hard. So your choice. If you care about being efficient, then you'll probably always have a bosser in your SSF runs. If you don't care about being efficient, you can do most content with just RF. Lightless, thanks for 3 months. Appreciate it.
Welcome home.
I think it's almost time to stand again. Sorry, Desk, but you're going to be getting your workout. Actually, I might take a commercial break here to go stretch. Haven't done that, and that's probably pretty important. Can't be slacking on my stretches now that I can stand. I'm debating trying PoE 1 again. I never got far. The first ever got was sort of maps before I quit the game, even though I tried coming back. I played a lot of PoE 2. Would you say RF is a good idea to attempt to play through this league? RF is always good, yeah. It's probably the strongest it's been in a while. I'd say the biggest thing for you is, if you want success, is making sure you follow my guides. If you go to my website, pohx.net, by using the RF command, you can see a video guide of the character to understand what it does. You can see a written guide on the character if you prefer that. You can see an entire campaign run with the character, which I would highly recommend you follow along, as it will teach you the build and teach you part of the game.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
You're watching the Uber showcase. Don't watch that if you're new to PoE. I mean, like, you can if you want, but that is aspirational content that most people will never get to.
I cannot do this yet.
I just like to be realistic. Sorry, I'm really blunt. Nothing I can do about it. It's my second season of RF. I can do Maven without using a portal if I'm lucky and don't fail the memory game. I tank all of her other nonsense. See, I'm happy that someone else is talking about this, right? I like Maven with RF because you can face tank everything. The only thing you don't face tank is the beam. That's why I don't mind Maven, because I'm not trying to dodge anything else, and it actually... For me, that's what I love about, like, recovery builds. I have a lot of hours in PoE 2, though I know it's a big jump to PoE 1. Yeah, PoE 2 and PoE 1 are really not comparable, I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe there's, like, some overlap, but not a lot. First league, following your POB, I'm getting one shot. Could it be reflect damage? You don't take reflect damage with RF. You got to be a little more precise with what you're talking about here with some stuff if you want help. You can die to Reflect if you have a level 20 Frostblink. You should be running a level 1.
I can do this!
There is a section on my website that actually, if you search dying, it should pop up like a bunch of stuff as to why some people die. Unfortunately, even if you're playing the most beginner-friendly build, it doesn't mean that, you know, maybe you're clicking altars and you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Maybe you just lost 60% physical damage reduction, or you gave mobs 108 damage as chaos, or you're running really bad map mod. There's always user error that happens in PoE no matter what the build, and it's kind of a hurdle everyone has to go through. Can I buy Foulborn with shield with 2 pink lines? You will lose a little bit of damage on Scorching Ray, but as long as you have the damage per life, you should be okay.
Get out of here!
If you lose the spell damage, you're going to lose damage on Scorching Ray, but not on RF. Is there any other build like yours where there's many videos of? I'm sure there are people, but I don't really like look at other content, so maybe chat could help you with that. Plan on going Penance Mark before 4 stone. I think I'll go for 2 stone and then go Penance Mark. Yeah, I think that's the goal.
You did it!
Not because I can't do them, but because that's just how the progression would kind of line up for me.
Long day. Got my eye on you.
You're level 95. Nice job, man. Oops. I could just hit X and turned off my shit. Whoops a daisy. You're welcome, friend. Always happy to hear being successful with the build. But I think that's just because I have to troubleshoot builds so much, and then I forget, you know, all the people who don't have any problems are just playing the game. So...
I cannot do this yet.
When you switch with SBOD, oh, when do you switch? Literally whenever you want. Campaign, early maps, endgame, your choice.
Stay vigilant.
But if you're at like Uber endgame when you're making the Giga RF elms, that's when you go back to Fire Trap. Okay. I need to go take a commercial break and go stretch. I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Okay. It's hard to level up before 95. Wait, what? Jay, you ready to go up? No, I'm going down. What do you mean down? We're going up, bud. Okay. Okay, good. Oh shit, I got an item level 80? Gain 3 charge? But what's with the Lester? I'm using an annul, I don't care. Oh, I can't believe that hit. I can't believe that hit. That's fucking amazing. Holy. Can I use charges when reach full? There's no way, can I? Nope. Not yet. Okay, well, you go there. Yo, how do I have this already, but I don't have an offering? That's kind of cooked, no? That is kind of cooked. I love your build, but I can't get Skitterbot's mono reservation. Open up the POB, look at the loadout feature, and make sure you're using it. It's the best thing I can tell you. It's unfortunately always user error. You also, the best thing you can do if you want people to help you is tell them the loadout you're on. By telling people the loadout, they can easily help you.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's do some Genesis tree. Less. Good. Accessory. Belt, because we're pulling for Immortal Flesh. You're trying to fix it. Right, but people can help you. It's just if you want them to help you, you have to provide the loadout that you're on. The loadout is an easy way for us to troubleshoot. Okay, maybe we get Immortal Flesh?
She will soon bear fruit. Welcome. She is pleased.
Come on, man. What is
She allowed
this?
for you again.
Tempest Shield isn't consistent shock compared to Skitter, and Skitter scales with Unbound Ailments, which is like 28 or 29 shock or something. Or maybe a little less because there's no more Unbound, but no more greater Unbound, but it's really good as it is. I kind of want Gluttony, to be honest. Like that. Let's try that.
She is pleased.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Immortal Flesh is not that rare. What are you doing? It's not that rare, GGG. Can you not?
Yes.
Double click it.
Like that.
What is this? They're not even belts. It's not that rare. It's really not. Just Ancient Orbit? I tried. I don't have any more. I mean, I could do some more provisioning crafting. I'd always want to... I feel like gloves are always the thing you want to craft. But my gloves are kind of good. My boots are kind of good. And my helm is kind of good. But, like, you just... I feel like gloves are just could always be better. So, let me remove shield. Actually... I mean, I could get a better shield. It's, yeah, I could get a better shield. It's not armor-based yet. Let's go shield still. Chaos mod, life mod, less, good, okay. 50% chance for extra item.
A new subscriber arrives.
It fills you with
I
determination.
don't know where else I'd want here. Let's go modifier tier rating. That's always pretty important, actually. And that's extra item. Yeah, we'll just have to go with that. Yo, Paul, appreciate the prime.
She will soon bear fruit. Welcome. Fight for Ray class. Yes, just like that. The blood drive them back. Welcome. Drive them back. She is pleased.
Oh, it's not bad. Hello, friend.
Fight for Ray class.
Getting Enlightened 4 to fit in Unbound Ailments. You don't need Enlightened 4, you can run it with Enlightened 3 like the POV says. Nice job on the damage though. Okay, I need 13. Ooh, that's a bad one. This is going to be a rough map. Are you lacking int on life-based build? Life-based? Life stack? Life stack, you don't have attribute requirements because of the jewel. The timeless jewel. Oh boy.
I do not wish to join my...
Your body is strong,
I don't mean to do that.
Cell will test your mind.
Prefix unveil. What are the prices for jewels on the RF shield? Inflation, sadly. People see a build they like and inflation hits. What level are you? 89.
This world isn't yours to conquer. Silence falls. That's better. Silence falls.
How can I farm Foulborn Wrath Pit? Go to the tree. It's an in shield, so you have to apply some like... I don't know if you've ever crafted with the tree, but if you're trying to find an int item, you say less dex, less strength, prioritize shields, and you need Foulborn. Apparently you can pre-craft and pre-block stuff on Veiled Fractures. Yeah, that's just blocking, just like crafting. Just like when you're going to Exalt Slam, you craft like the most common mod and then Exalt Slam. But if an item isn't going to be good, I'm not going to go through that process anyway, right? Like, if it's just already bad, I'm just going to pull it, whatever. But I mean, the fracture is undetermined until you unveil. Well, yeah, that's the same thing with, even if it's not fractured, it goes through the same process, right? Like I'll give you an example. And maybe this isn't a good example, but it's an example. say you drop a ring and the ring has 1 suffix and you have a suffix unveil, you can craft, like, say, fire and chaos res to remove, I don't know if it'll remove all 3 res, but, you know, it's an example. And then that way when you do that, you are increasing your odds of hitting whatever else you want because you're removing something from the mod pool. I'm not looking for Wrathpith. I want 5% life on block, but 40 to 80 divines is insane. Just go to my website and craft it for, like, nothing, man. You don't need to pay money for that. You're probably looking for some very specific extreme stats.
I cannot do this yet.
You can craft a life on block shield for, I don't know, like, I don't know, 40 chaos. It's not expensive. I'm not literally playing Trade League right now, but it's either you use fossils or you use life force depending on the market. If you're talking about the gem reservation shield, you awaken or orbit, which you can also find on my YouTube. It's a video where I'm really salty, so you can't miss it. Still need to retake that one. Too salty in it.
There came a time when time seemed to leave
What
us.
the thing is,
Nothing came.
people go to my website, even if they don't play RF, and they literally use my website to craft RF gear to sell to people who aren't crafting it. So, yep.
But in truth, nothing changed, and we looked upon the ants with envy, awaking, hypnotic.
No reservation, I just seen 3 max fire res. You should not be looking for 3 max fire res on a shield, man. You should be getting that through jewels. There's no reason to spend an extra 30 divines on a shield when you could spend a divine on a jewel, right? Not even a divine. If you need 3 max fire, either your purity of fire is not 20, or you can go with 1 max fire on boots and a 2% max fire res jewel. I don't play Scion Lifestack at all, so I don't really want to compare to that. You're free to because you have all the information. I really like my version I play because as much as I like the Scion RF, I don't like being reliant on our coruscating elixir. It just feels wrong to me. It's because I'm using Rise of the Phoenix. I need to change, but I will lose 5 max fire. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but let me ask you a question. Is there a reason you're not just following the POB? Just follow the POB, look at how you swap to a block-based shield, and then you use maximum fire res jewels to fill it in. Yeah, I'm saving you so much currency if you just follow the POB, I promise you. The POB is designed for efficiency, softcore trade, like ease of access. It is designed so players don't make these problems like spending 50 divines on a shield. I promise. All I try to do is help. How do you craft block plus mono res? My YouTube has a video, just Google it. Till I have time to put it on my website, which will be some time. That's a video where I'm super salty, so you can get a good laugh. Let's see. Are we on 13? We're on 13. Yo, can you send me a 13?
Got my eye on you.
Oh, wait, I have a 13. Okay. Less recovery. That's a brick. I got them both, but they are separate. Then if you understand how to awaken an orb, then you awaken an orb. I'm following POB, but I made a hybrid with your life stack. See? That's the problem. You're trying to merge things. You already heard what I said, so I'm not going to kind of keep repeating myself, but unfortunately, players create this problem for themselves. I'm not trying to shit talk you, but if you want to get back on track, follow the POB. Don't try to do things on your own. Something I will say a lot, and I will die on this hill. You cannot play a stacker build, but play it as a budget. It doesn't work. Stackers, you need to dump currency in until they hit a threshold where stacking actually becomes stronger than the other variant. And unfortunately, when it comes to life stacking with RF, that's at like the, I don't know, 400 divine range. So you're free to do what you want. It's just, if you notice things are getting a bit odd, sadly, that's probably why. Why is it better to have Annihilation?
I cannot do this.
Annihilation gives you 10% physical damage reduction. Onslaught, sorry, 10% physical damage reduction, 100% increased damage. It allows you to switch your Pantheon for another potential 18% total physical damage reduction, 25% cast speed, 25% movement speed, 25% attack speed, so your shield charge goes way faster. And there was something else I forgot. And you're immune to chill, which means mapping is way better. Annihilation's insane. There's basically no replacement for it. Some people don't like him. I think they're kind of weird, but everyone should play the game the way they like. 600 armor is not comparable to physical damage reduction at all. Physical damage reduction is one of the strongest stats in the game. Like, you could literally get 60,000 armor on your character. Annihilation will still be better. Why? Because little hits you already deal with your recovery. You need defense against big hits. And against big hits, you have conversion and physical damage reduction. So Cloak of Flame, endurance charges, Annihilation. This is just too good. Make sure you're actually, like, using Approaching Flames. I've seen some people wear the boots and they don't use Approaching Flames. That's a bit odd. You don't want to do that. Excuse me, what do you say at the end? I can't hear. Cloak of Flame gives physical damage taken as. Annihilation's approach gives you physical damage reduction in the form of adrenaline, and you get to change your Pantheon. And endurance charges also provide you with physical damage reduction. Learning the difference between armor and phys reduction is a big changer for new game. Yeah, and basically physical damage taken as, which I basically say is physical damage reduction with the setup. Yo, boom! Thanks so much, man. How much is NOK 5.99? I don't know all the other different currencies. I really appreciate it, though. Thanks, man. $61.73. This is a $60 donation in USD? Holy shit, that's huge. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Someone can write in chat so I can Google it. What do you... Endurance charges? Endurance charges, adrenaline, and physical damage taken as fire. Which one is confusing? I need a jewel. Oh, Annihilation. Oh, that's what they're confusing. Yeah, it's the boots in the Path of Building. It's the boots. You can see them in the high loadouts.
No, not here, not now.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Unleash destruction.
I felt bad the other day. Someone donated money through YouTube. I said thank you, and then my internet died for like 5 hours, and I was like,
I cannot do this yet.
like, because it's so flashy, it like pops up with this giant thing, and like I was like, oh, thanks, man, and then the internet died for 4 hours. You're watching? Yeah. Tara, we need a... I don't know if you want to do this. It would be really nice. We need to go back in time and chat. You need to help. We need to find me crafting the helmet for life stack so we can clip it for YouTube. And we need to, and that's the one with the, you're spamming Essence of Horror to hit the suffixes. And then we matron the prefixes. And then we also need to find the video, which should be a lot easier, the clip of me crafting the manifold rings. where I do multiple at once and miss them. That one should be easier. If you guys can help me find that for Terror, then we can get 2 more videos up on YouTube for crafting. On the Scepter craft, why not fire damage over time before recom? I thought they changed that and you don't need to do that anymore with recom. What is the best support to imbue for RF? Either Ink AoE or Life Tap, depending on if you want damage or AoE. You can also just use Vol RF, because Vol RF is really strong. You can also see some other imbue options on my website. I really would not spend a lot of money on imbuing. There's so many more important upgrades to pursue before you go down that route. I have no idea when you crafted those. I think it was, I mean, I was on the life stack version and it must have been a few, I mean, that's why I'm asking for people to help, but maybe like a few days before I stopped playing life stack. For sure, like you can look at the character inventory and you'll see me gathering essences. I know it's not a lot to go off of, but, you know, if you want to go through the effort, you can. Guess I can try to look at some point off stream. I'm about to miss Manifolds, would love the video. Is that worth more than 3 voices or the 6 masteries? Wait. I'm about to miss Manifolds, would love a video. Is that worth more than 3 voices or 6? What do you mean 6 mastery? You always need 6 life mastery. The voices are optional. Before, I would just start on 5 passive voices. They're really cheap. Really cheap. How's the back today? A little better, but I'm standing right now, so. You craft saying stock up on scepters with alteration, spam till fire damage over time multi. Any reason to not use fire multi? You can't multi-mod it after. You can only craft fire multi on the bench. So if you got fire multi, then when you multi-mod, you can't put fire multi. You can only craft the generic one, or sorry, the other way around. Is there a list of a priority for items I should focus on buying first? That depends on like where you are in terms of where the build is. What I would recommend you do is look at the POB and look at the unique items / influence items. Elder Helmet, Shaper Shield, Immortal Flesh, Cloak of Flame, getting a 6 link. I use 5, but I don't know what points to take out for the last 3 life masteries. I mean, I guess you just have to level up. I feel like you really need the 6 life masteries, though. I was life stack when I was level 100, so it's hard for me to guide you. What do you think a 3 flask mage blood is worth? No idea. Alien Ninja shows your helmet on snapshot week 2 and week 3, so you probably crafted it between week 1 and 2. Okay. Well, I ended up crafting another helmet as well. I guess, yeah, I guess it depends. Depends on which one. Both of them were fine.
Welcome home.
Quads, appreciate it. Just help someone fresh to the game that made it through the campaign by themselves, and we doubled their damage and tripled their recovery. Feels satisfying. Nice, dude. Appreciate the 28. Often use Enduring Cry. You should use it on boss fights. That's about it. I mean, sometimes right now, because I don't have endurance charge sustain, I use it more often. But once I get this node, then I don't need to use it when mapping. I just use it when bossing. Why is this thing highlighting? I don't get it.
How's the trade? The job never ends.
Is there a strategy to hit 100? I like Breach Beyond, but it's a really rippy strat, so your character has to be geared. Same for Punishment. Punishment first, Fire Trap later. Punishment ramps damage, so go into a pack of mobs. If they don't die instantly, just Punishment. The problem with level 100 here is you have different types of players, right? Some players need an easier Atlas strat to not die. I like really rippy strats that provide a lot of XP, and then I just make my characters very tanky.
Hey.
So it can be a little hard to kind of advise here on how to proceed. Anyone know if you can get Shaper Hideout from Uber Elder? I don't remember. Alright, I need another 13. That one's bad. I guess we'll just do the Originator 13 here. Oh, actually, no, that's going to be really bad too. You feel the difference in Hinekora? It's way better in every way. Do you know how we call you in Russia? We call you RF Sensei, and when someone talk about good RF POB, we always answer, hey, check Sensei site. In Korea, they call me RF Father. That's what they told me. RF Sensei in Russia and an RF Father in Korea. Oh, man.
Got my eye on you.
Shit. That is funny. Meanwhile, in English-speaking countries, we misspell your name regularly. Isn't that funny how that is? Can you show your scepter? I might get banned if I do. It's a little unethical. You don't fuck with this scepter, bro. You gotta watch out. It's coming for you. That's currently my scepter. Wait, I think I had a better one actually. Hold on. So I had this one, and I will use this, but I need to unlock Fire Multi. Do I have Fire Multi? No. So if I do Iceberg, I can use this, which is a double multi. That's what we're gonna use. Yeah, can't use it yet though. Surely you have quality gems. Not really, no. I have a few. I've been picking up a few from Ritual, but I don't have a lot. I'm running SSF. How do you recommend getting Cloak of Flame? I'll teach you a secret here. You ready? So, there we go. So step 1, you use the RF command. Step 2, you come to my website. Step 3, you go to the FAQ, Cloak of Flame, and then you can see how to get Cloak of Flame SSF. So I will do this. This is my first approach, right here. Because farming gold is really easy for me. So that's the first thing I'll do. Okay, where's tier 13? I guess I can go Arsenal, tier 11. That's not terrible. Someone said tree. You could try that too. Oh my god, I can sneeze standing up. It doesn't hurt compared to sitting down. You should make a Pohx AI bot to answer all questions. Hello, this is the Pohx AI. How may I help you? Are you degenning? Consider making sure you have the Fire Mastery located on the passive tree. It provides you with 1 flat life regen per fire resistance. Is your dexterity too low? You can use things like Brutal Restraint to increase your dexterity. Furthermore, there are 30 dexterity nodes on the tree that you can allocate. Is your damage low? Pivot into an Elder Helm. For more experienced users, go for the Archdemon Craft. Press 1 to repeat information. Press 2 to start playing game. Press 3 to import your path of building. I think this is where you craft the helmet. Oh, yo, Tara, peep that. Tara, you hear? Peep that. Let me see this. Is this it? Oh, we are buying essences. Is this it? This might be it. Okay, okay, here, Tara, I need to give this to you. This is actually it. This is it. Tara, can you put text over this? I'm gonna give you a tip though. I got really lucky hitting AoE on the slam. Normally, you have to use Wild Bristol Matron via Bestiary, craft flat armor, and 2 times Exalt Slam. Repeat till you hit AoE. Alright, there we go. Did you get a chance to try out the standing desk? I'm standing right now, bud. Okay. Donovan, thanks, man. You already have a league starter for the next league in PoE 2. I'm just going to play the character I played last time. You can use the PoE 2 build to see. It's a Shatter Witch Hunter. I like it a lot. You considering HS? When is it again? Because, like, I really wanted to play this character, so, like, I don't want to, like, leave halfway through, but, like, I feel like my time in PoE... I feel like people don't care as much about PoE right now. Like, I feel like PoE 1 is kind of really dropping off on the view count after, like, the first, I don't know, few weeks, which is, like, making me sad. But I do want to try out Hero Siege. I just feel like I'm neglecting PoE now. But, like, I need to neglect PoE a little bit, so, to branch out to other stuff. Putting your hands up doesn't prove you're standing. Okay, but I'm standing right now, so when I say it, you'll realize that. I promise. What if they add RF in next season? I don't care if a game adds RF, man. Like, a game has to be good for me to play it. Made it to level 100. Nice job, man. RF is not a skill I want to play in every game unless it's earned, you know? Like, RF is a playstyle you should earn because your character is, like, strong enough, right? I mean, for PoE 2. Oh, then sure. I mean, I'll play it. Why not? I'm very anxious about RF in PoE 2 because if it comes out and I don't like it, what am I supposed to do? Like, assonance? Yo, that's kind of nice, actually. Hello, Ashton. How you doing, bud? What skills should I use? Point, and which support should I try to get? I recommend you don't, but if you want to know more, go on my website and just search coin or imbue, and you'll see. Maybe because Crimson Desert launched? Genuinely, I feel like PoE has been declining ever since PoE 2 launched. I think that the 1 year break on Settlers kind of really hurt the game a lot. But also at the same time, I think like PoE is kind of aged for a lot of people to the point where it's hard for a lot of people to just get into the game. And I think experienced players just play the game less and less now. Don't get me wrong, it's not like the game is going to die. I just think it's going to... I think PoE is going to be kind of like how Diablo 2 is, but it will always be like a little bit bigger, right? That's what I think. And that's why it's also important for me to branch to other things. So, I think we're already there. I don't think we're there yet, but I think we're getting there. That's why even though I didn't really want to play Last Epoch, I should have played it for a day or two because it helps scoop up like new viewers to convert them, you know what I mean? I didn't realize Last Epoch was doing drops and gift, or I actually would have played it for just like maybe the weekend or like a few days. Because like I can play it for a little bit, there's just not longevity with it for me, like PoE. I'll move to Torchlight. I didn't like Torchlight. I tried it several times. I just can't get into the game. It's like any job, even if you hate it, you have to do it. Yeah, I'm just not good at turning, like, it's not that I'm not good, it's that I'm scared to turn my stream a little bit more into a job, because the minute you get jaded, it's really hard to have the motivation to go live every day and, like, pretend like you enjoy it. You know what I mean? Especially when you've been doing it like me for like 13 or 14 years, but a little bit of business here and there is okay. I don't take on a lot of sponsors, I don't do a lot of stuff like that, so a little bit is okay for sure. In regards to like last Epoch, if an ARPG is having drops, I should go play it and look at it, right? 14 years. I think so. I think it's been 14 years. I mean, I started streaming out of high school, so I graduated in 2011. I don't know if I started streaming in 11 or 12. I'm 33 now, so yeah, just about. Yashka, how you doing, man? It's been a long time, bro. Yashka was here when I started my streaming career. It was during Terra, and you would not believe why I started streaming. I started streaming so I could teach the other healers in our guild how to do a raid in Terra, known as Kelsake Hard Mode. And then it reversed. It reversed because I streamed it, and literally every person that watched said, I don't know how the fuck you do that. I cannot do that. Like, that is literally not possible. So then I brought them in the instance, so we would do like a 3-man with, well, we do a 5-man with 2 healers. And then they were like, and then I would like babysit them in the raid, and they're like, I can't do this. And by the way, like, I need to brag for myself a little bit here. There was no guild in Terra that could do this across all the servers we played on. We had people migrating from EU to get into our guild so they could get into our runs so I could do the raid for them. Eventually, power creep hit and other people could start doing it. It was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I gotta give myself a little bit of praise. Is this the ring craft? Oh, this isn't the ring, but this is the helmet. Is the ring after? I just see the helmets here. I didn't see the rings. The rings we buy Essence of Delirium, if that helps.
Not here. Not now.
We got that. My editor's on that one, though, on the helmet. If you could find the ring craft, that would be awesome. I'll ping it right to him.
I'll take you all down with me.
There's a video guide for the ring craft. For manifold, we never made a manifold one.
Not here. Let's see you get through this.
You're thinking of cogwork, I think.
That's better.
No?
Go.
You ever talk with Zeno? Not as much as we used to, but yeah, we still keep in touch from time to time. Wait, did my music stop? How did I close out of it? Oh, shit. Hold on. There's one for COG 9 months ago. Yeah, no, we're talking about Manifold Ring. Manifold Ring is Life Stacker. Pew!
You did it.
I used coin for my RF and I got cast when stun and I don't have a charge or change. Yeah, that's why I don't recommend coins, unfortunately. They're a little gimmicky when it comes to this, and we don't get that much power off of it, sadly. Enjoying the new desk. I am. I am not in pain. I mean, my foot hurts a little bit, but it's not like my back. Can you flash MTX? Just use MTX command. Exclamation mark MTX. You're too young to be in pain. Yeah, but I got 2 bulging discs in my back, and I am taking a lot of, not precautions, but I'm actively trying to fix it. It's a process. Are we standing? Yep, and honestly, I think it's time to be sitting here in a bit.
Green. Greetings.
Okay, is it time for my immortal flesh?
She will soon.
Is it time for my immortal flesh? What do you mean, Zofsner? Get out of here. Immortal flesh. Immortal flesh. Immortal flesh. You will do it. What do you mean? What is this? Is it like hidden on my filter? What do you mean? This is bullshit. I got brutality imbue on one of my brutality on RF. Holy shit, that's awful. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, that's just as bad. Actually, yeah, that's just as bad as Caswin's stun, no? Welcome to the Standing Desk Club. You can't go back. It's really nice. Speaking of standing, though, I think it's time that we, take a little break. Okay. If you're making your own Adorn Jewels, what's the best base? It is easiest to hit life on Crimson Jewels, but it doesn't matter outside of that. I don't know why the Helmcraft showed up, but the ring was in the stream 8 days ago at the 3-hour mark. Could you do me a favor, Pete? Can you go back to that, right click and do copy video URL and paste it, if you wouldn't mind? If you're unable to find it, I will screenshot this as well, but... Let me see. Where are we right now? T14s.
Godslayer.
We don't have any. Okay. I do have a 15. I'd prefer a 14. What is the best farming method? That kind of comes down to what you want to farm. Your hair is nuts. Yeah, it's a lot. Not gonna lie, but it's also, I don't know. It's part of what makes me me, I guess. So it's also weird that this side of my hair, I think, is longer than this one. It's just the way I rolled, I guess. Okay, so wait. You're saying it's earlier in this? The 3-hour mark. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I fucking closed out of my music again. God damn it. I'm not used to this because I'm down a monitor right now. Fuck. Fuck. Shut up. You're not done. Amateur streamer. I'm sorry, man. I'm down a monitor right now. Okay, none of my monitor mounts fit on this current desk, so I had to get a new one. So I'm missing this right side. Normally I have this nice right side open for me, but nope. What is a good farm for RF user? Anything with a lot of mobs. There's a lot of good stuff. Like you can look at what people are farming right now in the league, and you can most likely farm it. You can farm boxes. You can farm ritual. You can farm breach beyond. You can farm heist. You can farm stack decks. There's a lot of different things. I was serious. Totally fine. Just don't stand on degen grounds, and you are okay. Why the crafted mod on the body armor? So this modifier actually gives me 150 flat life regen. It's just the way that mod works, right? 150 regen is 150 regen. So even if you have a tiny bit of energy shield, it does not matter because it will help counter the RF degen. Does that make any sense? It would be better now to recraft it though, because now that I have Fire and Chaos craft, Fire and Chaos is just better. I just haven't went through the effort of doing that. I had a hell of a time running a -20 all res. -20 max? Yeah, I don't recommend -20 max. When beginning transition to life stack, what do you think is a good breakpoint in HP to give up block and switch shields? I would just watch the entry level video into life stacking I have. I want to say that's probably the bare minimum, whatever that's showing. This boss is going to kill me. Holy. How do I not have Uber Lab yet, man? What is this? This is messed up. Am I having fun this league? Yeah. I don't think it's a life threshold you need to pivot to life stacking. It's more of, do you have Adorn? Do you have Adorn Jewels roll? Do you have Defiance of Destiny? Do you have the shield? Once you get to that, the actual life stacking part is not that expensive at the entry level. It's getting the uniques to enable life stacking, right? Like, it's not hard to buy. I mean, it's expensive to buy Adorn Jewels, but like, it's not hard to buy 5 passive voices. 5 passive voices should not be expensive, right? 3 passive voices are expensive, but you don't need 3 passives to start. I have Defiance and Adorn. Working on crafting the jewels and a new helmet. Okay, then you should be alright. Now, if you're going to be kind of weird and try to pivot to life stacking at level 70, I can't answer questions. I went life stacking when I was level 100 because I converted my league starter into life stacking. You're 99. You can definitely go life stack, man, for sure.
I guess we should talk.
It can't have it.
Descending, strong and reasonable. I like Betrayal.
Rip Harby. Rip Harby, indeed. Unlucky.
Defend me!
No. I mean, okay, yes. Is it worth doing Harvest with no Scarabs in SSF? If you need the Life Force, yeah.
Destroy them all!
Like, I'll give you an example of when I do Harvest. If I have a really good Fractured Amethyst ring and I'm trying to get Chaos Res with a good stat on it, I'll do Reforged Chaos on Amethyst. That's a really good one. So, like, say I'm doing Betrayal and I get, like, a Fractured, you know, minimum Dex, that's awesome. Or minimum Endurance, that's awesome. If I am running, like, I don't know, Redeemer, and I drop a really sick Redeemer helmet that's armor-based, I'll use Harvest and switch the Influence to Elder. Or vice versa with a shield. You know, I could switch it to Shaper. I think I'm gonna fail it. Yep, I failed it. That sucks. No Ignite Prolif yet. Things are a little rough. Found Rise of the Phoenix, so I'm good on shield. It's okay, but you really want to go Shaper Shield when you're able to.
Godslayer. The job never ends. Long day. Got my eye on you.
14? What's 14? Dungeon and Canyon. How do you get Shaper Shield in SSF? Elder rotation, Shaper rotation, Sirius rotation, basically all the Guardians and Conquerors, whatever you call them. Eventually, someone's going to drop an influence shield, and then you can reforge it to the correct influence with Harvest. I'm pretty sure the Scarab drops very little, but you can definitely do that. Maven invitations are going to give you the most, and killing the actual bosses, I think, give you the most. Mappers? I was thinking about setting up mappers, but the problem with setting up mappers is I think I want my Cloak of Flame first.
You've done well.
Is there a way to get 30% reservation shield without buying one? Well, of course, that you're buying it from someone who crafted it.
Choose what you wish.
You can get a Hunter base and alt spam it to get the 30%, and then you can get a Shaper shield, and then you can awaken or orb them together.
An interesting choice.
I cannot do this yet.
What do you increase for divine drops? Don't rely on divine drops. This is a problem that a lot of new players come into. If you're trying to juice for divines, you need very specific strategies that are typically expensive and potentially unreliable. Divines are like a byproduct of doing a farming strat. I'd say like step one is using originator maps to roll for currency, using currency chisels, and then juicing that type of content, and that can get expensive very fast. What is your experience on Scion RF League Start? I don't do Scion RF League Start. Last time I did that was like 10 years ago. I think if you League Start with an RF build that's not Chieftain, you're trolling, but people can do whatever they'd like. There's no harm in that. Chieftain just beats every other variant out the water. It's not even close.
A legendary battle.
The boom is a strict buff.
Retreat, Hiveborn! Let's see you get through this!
Yeah, I don't know, Mullet. I know you can get 3 from the from one of the ascendancies. I don't know about the fourth ring. I'm maybe unaware of some interaction.
Silence, fools!
What the fuck was that?
Almost there! Silence, fools! Burn it all to the ground! For Raycraft!
Our
Tuna, how you
illustrious
doing, man?
champion returns. Welcome home.
Appreciate it.
It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. The blight has trying to spread.
Yeah, I just wish I started the SSF a little sooner because we have Hero Siege coming up, and I think I'm gonna play that. But maybe I can just go really hard next week, and we'll see. Yo, Tara, did you see my comment, by the way, on the slam? Can you put some text over to explain that you normally need to use Wild Bristol Matron to roll the prefixes for the helmet? I just want to make sure people are aware. How's the standing desk? Best investment? Do you have Exiled Ring? A Pilfering Ring? What is Exiled Ring, man? MTX Ring for currency. I do, but it's on Trade League. I don't have it on this character. I didn't want to wipe it. Typing speed. Do I type fast? When crafting endgame recom amulet, do we use predictable or unpredictable? You don't use the one where I think it's unpredictable. I always get confused on the names. You don't use the one where you're selecting the mods. That'll never happen. You've been terminally online for 20 years. It's funny because I never type. Unpredictable. Yeah, the one that says 100%. There you go. The one that says 100. And just know it can fail. Recom's kind of toxic. You're unlucky. Nah, it's just the way of recomming, sadly. Sometimes lucky, most times unlucky.
Got my eye on you.
$78 life, fire damage, dexterity. Can I literally just plug this in? I can. Alright. Not terrible, not amazing, but not terrible. You're gonna play Gauntlet?
Do this yet.
Not really, unless I get bullied into it. I don't really enjoy Gauntlet. For reasons like that. I forgot I don't have my Uber lab done, so my cold res is shit. No, I'm not used to that, bro. I'm used to being able to tank that shit. That timing, bro, I can't. I know. I don't usually die that much. It's not fair because I plugged in a controller and died 2 times in one map trying to use a fucking controller the other day. But no, Gauntlet's just not for me. Like, I played a lot of HC back in the day, but it's not my realm anymore, you know? You're fucking lazy. Rude and uncalled for. Okay? Everyone's ass on controller. Yeah, but I had to use controller because I couldn't sit down and I didn't have a standing desk. So I stood up and tried to use controller, and that was not the way.
Got my eye on you.
Was not the way. Can I post my POB? Sure. Or you can type in the Discord. People in Discord will typically help. But like I was telling you before, you should tell people what loadout you're on. Because if you just post a POB without any context, it's hard for people to help you. Are you aware of the loadout feature in my POB?
Thanks to you.
How's the back doing? Surprisingly better. Standing desk is really helping. I mean, it's been 2.5 hours and I don't think I've complained about my back. That's a world record so far, right guys? Right? I think it is. I think it's a record. Give it maybe 20 more minutes in the chair and then I gotta stand up again. I don't wanna overstay my welcome in the chair. Once you go block based, do you need unwavering? No, unwavering is when you go annihilation because you change your pantheon. I don't think it has unwavering in block based.
You have become tangled in our tapestry, Exile. Time I have
Shall we call some fountains of blood?
Only delay our inexorable rise.
It's a shame you're not playing Last Epoch. Genuinely, I don't think the game is fun for me anymore. I've played lots of different RF versions in Last Epoch. I would have played it if I felt a lot better just for a few days, but it's just not fun for me like PoE is. That's all. It is under 95 plus small cluster loadout. Yeah, going block based is the 90 loadout. If you look at that, it probably has annihilation approach, no? Isn't Ellie pay to win? I don't know, I don't really keep up with it. It's an ARPG, it's an ARPG. I don't know. I'm not happy with the direction the game went. It's life, so... I think if you haven't played it before, it's fun to play. I think if you're like me, you can only get so much out of the game.
Stay vigilant.
People were afraid of pay to win because they're thinking of having paid classes. I mean, my problem with the game is that it's on Unity. Sorry, Unity. It's on Unity, and it doesn't feel smooth for me to play. Like, that's it. Like, the game feels very wrong for like an ARPG. It just feels whack. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like smooth. It feels really dated. Like, it feels really dated. And the problem that I have is if I want to play a game that's dated, I'll play like Diablo 2 or I'll play like Grim Dawn, and they don't feel like they feel dated, but it matches. Last Epoch has like systems from 2026, but the gameplay feels like it's from, you know, the early 2000s. So it just feels really weird with that for me. And I feel like you can get past that for a bit, but after a certain point for me, it just catches up.
Long day.
Okay, they're both 15s.
Long day.
It's pretty floaty. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good term to use. Like, I was happy with the combat 7 years ago, but the combat's still the same, you know? So, it just feels weird. I guess I just run the T16 and hope I don't die. Oh, yeah, that's not a good map to run. Okay. That's also not a good map to run. Can we try something else? Back to 13, and that's an originator. Wow, that sucks.
What news?
Yo, Kirak, can you give me something that's not trash?
Stay vigilant.
Okay, surely I'm gonna alk it, or I'm gonna... Okay, don't brick. Oh, it actually didn't. 15, okay. Any reds? Cemetery, I just need a red map. Dig is 14, and that's 13. 15, 9. Aw, shit. You can refresh Kirac shop bottom right in the window. Wait, you can?
How's the trail?
Oh! I don't know why I didn't know that. That's good to know. We tried Dragonkin. I did a sponsored offer for Dragonkin, and I think it was just okay. Fire Warrior Mage is fun and elite. I'm glad you like it. I think if I played it, I'd have fun for maybe 24 to 36 hours, and then it'd kind of go away for me. Also need a jewel. How do you get Prolif? I'll start with getting it on my gloves. Maximum life with strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is worth it without... What did I just take? Oh. I don't know if this is worth it without Cloak of Flame. I feel like it's not, sadly. Wait, I'm dumb. I can't even do this. I don't have the one in the mid... Fuck. Okay, we'll just do that later. For now, we'll just keep this. Yeah. Okay. Alright, good enough. If I have Mage Blood and Progenesis, can you recommend an RF I can copy? If you're Mage Blood and you have an extra 500 Divines, you can go look at my Life Stacker. I don't have a classic RF that goes to Mage Blood because I think it's better to convert to Life Stacker. I want to save this map and just run a T10 real fast.
I cannot do this yet.
The shield's a bit expensive and I don't have 200 Divines. So I can't really recommend anything necessarily. You can play my classic RF builds and plug a Mage Blood in and use them, but you will get a lot more use out of it in the Lifestack version. I don't have a direct POB for you because it's a bit hard for me to do that right now off the top of my head. You can go to my website, type in Mage Blood, and it will provide you with some info. The standard TLDR is you're removing a lot of the max res nodes and potentially Purity of Fire to leverage 9 max res from your Ruby Flask. And you can go get help from people in my Discord. They will assist you. As long as you're patient with them. Or you can do that, yeah. You can... Oh, a trial. You can go to PoE Ninja. Just be wary that PoE Ninja doesn't always have the most accurate information. Think it's time to stand soon. I'm feeling a little. Clippers.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Waste away.
Yeah, I need to play it too. You see right there. It's really hard to see, but that's FF7 right there. That's the OG box.
How's the trade?
And that's the PlayStation is underneath it right there, and then there's an N64 right there. I'm gonna try to get a much better camera and actually be able to like show off some of the stuff here. What is the best jewel base to get max fire res on? I don't know. I never craft those. I just buy them from people. Maybe Crimson, but I actually don't have an answer for that. My nephew broke my OG box. I bought the greatest hits to replace. Unlucky. Okay. It's time. It is time. Each color jewel rolls its resistance better. Ah, yeah. So you can... Okay, I didn't know that. You can actually resistance swap as well. So you could just buy jewels from other people that have different res and swap it around. Right, offering.
I cannot do this yet.
Ascend with precision.
What the heck is this? Every time I find a new item, it's a fucking minion item, bro. God damn it, GGG. There's so many minion things. If I make RF build, can I farm T16 8 mod maps? Of course. You just have to understand your regex, you know? You gotta make a regex to filter out mods you don't want, and you're good to go. You have a regex. I don't think I have a regex specific to 8 mod corrupted, but you can just go to my website, type in map mods, and read the FAQ entry, and it will teach you how to make a regex. I always tell people it's better to learn than to copy directly, because if you learn, you'll understand and you'll brick stuff a lot less. So, an example, just to show you. Use the RF command, you come to my website, you click the FAQ, you can type in map or map mods. You can see what map mod should I avoid. This will give you the mods I don't like to run. And then here at the bottom, it says PoE re, and you can make a regex right here from it.
Some things that slumber should never be awoken. Finish this. You were born for this.
I'm so excited because we're gonna get 20 quality RF here, which is nice for AoE. Do you know the exact name on those jewels and cluster? It says large cluster, cobalt, and crimson. I don't understand what you mean.
I cannot do.
Are you always this patient? No. On your POB. I don't understand why it's relevant. You just look at the cluster and then you get something similar. You cannot search the same name. You don't do that. You can't search like, you know, dexterous gloves of the chupacabra because you're going to get something very random. You have to look at the item, understand the affixes on it, and look for something similar. That's PoE in a nutshell. Buying jewels based on name instead of mods. Yeah, it happens to a lot of new players. There was actually a guy who was in the campaign, and he sent me a message and said, I really appreciate that, you know, you're like, people sent me to your guide, but I don't understand how people call it beginner friendly. I can't find any items like yours. Every time I search for them, nothing pops up. And he was showing me examples. He's like trying to search like gloves of the lizard. And I'm just like, you can't do that, man. Like you can't do that, you know?
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
What do we get? Oh shit, traps are disabled. That's awesome. Thought I said traps were disabled. I got maybe in the next one. Willie, appreciate it, man.
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Oh, it said in the Azaro fight. Oh. Latency, don't do that to me. We're in lab. That is not what we want to see.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
Nah, dude, that shit went to 400. I just don't want to disconnect the lab. That sucks.
Gold is the most liberating of metals.
I hate your mini-map overlay. Deal with it. You have 4 MS. Yeah, sometimes I spike to 5 or 6. What build do you suggest for bossing? I just say go look at Trade League and see what players are doing. Isn't that how all PoE players play? Nah, most people turn off all the terrain so they just see the the blue outline, and sometimes I do that and sometimes I switch it. I don't really care, to be honest.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation.
But no, for the person who was asking, I'd say in my early 20s, I was way less patient than I was now. And I'd say maybe like my late 20s is when I started getting a lot more patient. Definitely had nothing to do with dating a vegan. Just got a lot more patient, you know? I think I just made peace with myself. I used to be a lot more snappy with people, like a lot more snappy with people.
Sovereign leech leaves but a husk for its descendants.
It comes with age. Yeah, but at the same time, I see a lot of people who get older and they have less tolerance for things. You know? So, like, it definitely comes with age, but not everyone ages like that. I won the coin flip. Oh, I didn't win it, bro. I forced it. I forced it. I think people get more patient as you get older, but peeves become worse. Yeah, maybe that's it. For SPOD to the explode stack. Nah, detonate and then wait till you see the degen like go down and then you do it again. You live down around the Metroplex. I have no idea, bro. I sit in my office and I don't leave. You want to know what I've left for recently? I had to file a police report, so I left my house for that. And then they told me that you file it online, so I said, fuck, there was no reason to leave. I had to pick up my Herman Miller, so I left the house for that. I had to go to the doctor, so I left my house for that. I had to go get an MRI because the doctor told me. I left my house for that. And I had to go to the dermatologist, so I left my house for that. Basically, if it's not like a medical emergency or something required, I will not leave my house. There is no reason. I don't care. I pay extra to have groceries delivered. I pay extra to get stuff delivered because I stopped driving. So any money that would go towards a car or insurance for driving, I just spend to get stuff delivered here. Works for me. No gym. I don't need to go to the gym, bro. We got a treadmill here. I can walk. I don't need to lift weights. You can do calisthenics if you want to.
The Empire awaits you with open jaws.
I mean, if it's really a big deal, just go hang a bar in your garage and go get some dumbbells and like a yoga mat and you're good to go, bro. You with a big family. I actually started talking more with my family recently. I kind of like ditched them for like 7 years and now I'm talking with them again. But I guess I travel from time to time to go see my girlfriend's family. Might be traveling from time to time to see my own family now, so we'll see. Ooh, 10 quality. Okay, where's RF? 10 quality. Ooh, another. You know, I'm gonna put this 10 quality on shield charge for some speed, I think. Then we'll do 5 GCPs on that. Which actually sucks, because I also need the GCPs for some other stuff, but it's worth it for the radius breakpoints. Okay. And then let's ascend. Any tips on 6-linking and SSF? You can try getting them from the tree. You can try just juicing maps with rare mobs, and occasionally you'll drop a 6-link. You can try farming maps with div cards to try to get a 6-link. Ultimately, like, because I play RF, I'm just going to get a Cloak of Flame and then just spam all my fusings on it. And when I get a 5-link, I will probably save fuse, try to get another Cloak of Flame, and 6-link that one. So that way I can dump every fusing in it, if that makes sense. Thanks for the amazing assistance. You're currently 98. Nice. Very nice. You've been starting to get groceries delivered. It's better if you don't mind driving a bit. It's probably a lot cheaper and better to just like pick up you get someone to do them and then you pick them up from the store. But I literally don't drive, so I like shopping for food. I love shopping, but I don't like getting. Personal opinion. Fuck people who drive and don't care about anyone else, because they literally cause me way too much anxiety seeing dumbass drivers on the road. So I don't go outside in a car unless I need to. If I was in a place where people were a lot more calm, then I don't mind. I don't mind. But here in Texas, people are fucking crazy. People are literally fucking insane. Insane. So I don't go on the road unless I need to. Okay.
I cannot do this yet.
What about doing things with a bicycle? Oh, sure, that's fine.
Hello.
Yeah, that sucks, Darius. I got into a car accident when I was really young in South Florida.
Bring me back something nicer.
Bike still means dealing with bad drivers. When I meant bike, I meant like a bicycle riding on like the pavement, not like in the road, right? The road feels like they were made by Mario Kart fans in Dallas. I live around Dallas. I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean, bro. Shit's fucked. Shit is fucked. How much DPS is good for RF or red maps? I'm running red maps right now with 180k, so I don't know, double that would be ideal probably. Was the accident the other driver's fault? I'll give you a hint. I was sitting at a red light. I'll let you decide whose fault it was. I will let you decide. I was sitting at a red light and there was an accident up ahead, so we slowed down, and then the person behind me didn't hit their brakes. And we slowed down and waited for literally like, you know, we were sitting there for 30 seconds, and then the person behind us just wasn't paying attention and hit us at like 45 miles an hour and then fucked up whiplash in my neck. And then the person behind that person hit them, so we got hit by them, and then that person got hit, and then they hit us again. So it was like a fucking domino effect, and it just kept happening. It was so bad. Funny thing, I was visiting an uncle in Dallas for a long time ago and gave him a hard time for not using his blinker when changing lanes, and I learned something. He said, don't do that here, as it's an invitation for someone to cut you off. See, I don't drive, but I feel like that's kind of like boomer logic. I don't, like, really, though? Like, you need to indicate and tell people, though. Like, you have to indicate when you're driving. If you don't indicate, how does the person know what you're trying to do? Like, there are so many times when we're driving on the highway and someone indicates to merge into our lane and they literally don't see us. They just indicate and turn, and we can honk because we see that they indicated and they're trying to merge and they're literally going to hit us. Without the indication, it would be a lot more abrupt. Like, indicating is very important. Quick question with Life Stacker with the tattoos. I only 65 crit reduction. You get 30% from Armor Mastery. It happened to me several times. Someone sped up to cut me off, but then I stopped when I started using my blinker. Well, how can they cut you off if you don't signal them, though, right? I feel like I'm not trying to make you change what you do, but safety first for me. End of story. Like, safety first. I will never move off for that. You use the Vault regen thing there. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. I use Soulwick. I mean, you can just count the tattoos. I don't know how much I have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, there is a support gem you use on your curse that makes it so when mobs crit, they don't do any damage. So you are primarily good against most crits, and then if you curse, you're literally not taking crit damage anyway, I believe. Any restart private league this league? At the moment, there is none planned.
Can I help? How's the trail? Mission critical supplies. Stay vigilant.
Oh my god, the AoE is girthy. I love it. I'm in the process of switching to RF Lifestack, and I was wondering how you deal with shock.
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Mage Blood, immune to Shock Flask, or temporarily use tattoos for immunity to shock, or at least big reduced effect to shock. Hey, SSF, thanks for the 13. Sorry about that, man. Oh my, I'm dead. Oh, nope, not dead. Okay. I need to go fucking block base really badly. I need that recovery, man. I'm an idiot. I didn't put in my points. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. Holy shit. We should probably do that, huh? Oh, there. Now we're law tank here. 87 max haul? Yeah, okay, good. I'm like, damn, why does that hit so hard, bro? What the heck? Can I one-shot the map boss? Where is he? Oh, he was out of range. Is it realistic for you to get Nebulous in SSF? if you play very long term, yeah, it would be better to make another character to farm Ubers, but you can kill them with RF. It's just a very long journey. I would say it's a journey that new players will not be able to achieve. What somewhat advanced farming strats are good for RF? Go look at what people are doing and you can engage in almost all of them, man. It kind of just comes down to what you want to farm. I really need jewels, or I need a respect to block, but I can't. I'm gonna take spell block.
None shall pass.
Yeah, pretty much anything but Legion. Anything but Legion and no Sanctum. So literally whatever. Strong boxes, Ritual, Ultimatum, Harvest, stack deck farming. Like, it's... RF is very well rounded with my build guide. I wouldn't worry about the Red Dream. It's like way too overpriced right now. I don't even find Legion that bad anymore. It's not, especially if you vol RF, but other builds will do it better. And anytime you need to optimize the build for a strat, I try not to recommend it because people are a little not good at doing that. So like if I farm Legion, I would probably take Avatar of Fire, get 100% ignite chance, and then use Oriat's End as well, just to help propagate the explodes a little bit further.
Make your wish. An interesting choice.
Wait, is the breach here or no? I thought the breach would be in here. Yeah, I went to the doctor, got my MRI. I have 2 bulging discs, one in my L4, L5, and one in my... Is it L5, S1? It's really low in the back, near the butt, like below the butt. And made an appointment for physical therapy. I'm gonna do like a one-time thing to get a home evaluation set up. Not home evaluation, but I'm basically gonna go in there and they're gonna help me set me up with like a home program, assuming that they offer those services, because I know some people do, and we'll take it day by day. When I take Annihilation approach, I lose 90 max fire. Should I get another max fire gem? Yes. Do you fit in Unbound Ailments with Mono Reservation Wheel 3 passive small cluster with Mortifying Aspect? No. If you're looking at the POB, you switch from Mortifying Aspect to 25% increased effect with Pure Might. That is what you need. That with Enlighten 3 will set you up. Just look at the POB, Tomato. If you look in the POB and you go to the loadout for Pure Might, you'll see that it runs in Enlighten 3. I know you like to do this, but there's no reason to improvise when the POB does it all for you. Magic weapon at 91's wild. I have another weapon, but I need to unlock dot multi, and then I'll switch to it. Hope it goes well. Me too. Because I really want to sit down. I like the standing desk, but I just want to be able to sit, because I get tired standing all day, and I want to sit down and like take that, you know, that sigh of relief, you know what I mean? That breath of relief. Go do Iceberg. It's a T6 in the top right. That's a good suggestion. Thanks.
You're fucking lazy.
How am I lazy? I'm literally standing right now. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? Captain Lance motivated me to get a walking mill, and it's so much better than just standing, getting tired. Standing you can walk for over an hour, no problem. Yeah, right now you see what I'm doing? I'm doing this little shimmy here. It's a budget walking pad. I'm pretending to walk. How the fuck do you play PoE when you're moving like this though? Do you need a controller? This shit's cooked, bro. How am I like I'm moving around? What is your favorite animal? I don't know, maybe a cat. Skill issue. I think the other problem though is like my hips are also a little messed up. So I don't want to do too much walking right now.
How's the trail?
Gotta start light. Saw on League Start use Searing Bond. How do they compare? They're both very similar. If you want more info on the Searing Bond setup, just go to my website and type Searing Bond. They're both similar, so I recommend players kind of play the one that they like more. What's your favorite smoothie? I like mango a lot. Mostly do POB session King's March on mappers. Oh, mappers only take me like 4 minutes though. What is going on with the hair today? I'm standing up. You never see this point of view. It always looks like this. I guess actually that's not true. Sometimes I have it up, but it's just down right now. I'm gonna sit down. My foot's hurting. Feel like I should have stood more, but any amount is better than none, so. Okay. You can play RF with a garage opener. Hey now, bud. Okay. It's just the camera angle. Would you help me out with my build? I could use some advice. You can go in my Discord and look at the RF help hotline and post your stuff there. Zweb, thanks for the prime.
It fills you with determination.
Only one item? Maybe it's Immortal Flesh. Meginord. Fuck. If you got a question, I can help you, but I'm not going to sit and do POB reviews right now. Sorry, man. Oh, I still need to swap cold to fire really badly here. I could also just get a better helmet too with Chaos Res. I don't know. Both options are good, to be honest.
The Genesis tree.
Let's do 2 shields. That's Hybrid Life. Who do I ask for help at multi-mirror life stack RF stage?
Hello again.
In my Discord, there are some people with like a colored nameplate. You could ask them specifically. They have like the veteran tag. You could try that. Holy Zweb, thanks so much for the gifted, man. 10 gifted subs. Appreciate it. What is this? 145 life, 51 life per second, 14 all res, and 24 chaos. It's kind of good. But I lose 10 block. Damn, that's kind of good though. I think I'm going to take that. The armor alone is... That's a nice armor roll, man. It really is. Pretty good. I'll take it. Thanks, man. Very kind of you. That's an extra 2,000. All right, you said just go top right real fast. It's iceberg. Oh, it's literally right there. Is it difficulty? Oh, never mind. Does the tree still print 6? People told me it was nerfed a lot. I honestly never got lucky with it ever. Even before, I never got lucky with 6 links. Where's the point when you can swap to HP stacker?
I cannot do this yet.
Adorn setup with probably 3 clusters. The shield and Defiance of Destiny, assuming you have the rest of the base pieces, because those 3 are the more expensive ones. Act bosses inflict ruin in Gauntlet. Yeah, what is that? If you get hit by a boss 7 times, you're just gone? You self-craft your Adorns? I bought the Fracture and then crafted, like, alt spam. When do you drop Determ? I never run Determ. My build guide tells you to drop it when you pivot to block-based. Without Defiance, you will not swap to HP setup. You will be extremely squishy. I would not recommend it. When in doubt, follow the video guide.
How's the trail?
I just get a lot of questions, and it's very easy to accidentally give the wrong information, so I always try to get people to watch the video guides. That's all. Okay, you're saying now I can craft fire multi on this weapon? Nice. Okay, this should be way better. Let's see. 180? I'm guessing 200, maybe 210. Okay, 190, not actually that big. 119. 133. It's still a damage increase. I'll take it. I dropped 2 Hinakoras and a T9 with my 1 div gear chieftain. What do I do now? Look at the later loadouts and you can start trying to go towards them. Do not try to go Annihilation approach without understanding how they work if you're trying to do the boots. So 90 max res, Nebulous, Cloak of Flame, Elder Archdemon. You know you can swap Cold Dot to Fire Dot with New Harvest. I keep forgetting about that. I genuinely keep forgetting about that. You need a special currency to do that though, right? From the Mirage. Yeah. They're common. Is it from Harvest specifically, or like it just drops globally? Okay, yeah, so I have to actually do Harvest. I'm not doing Harvest yet. Okay. Currency. I have 12 embers. Is there a world where we hit Ignite Prolif with 12? Nope. That would have been crazy. I need Fizztake and Az on some of my stuff here. That's actually scary because that can shock me, but whatever. And then maybe some life regenerate. Nope. Alright. That's okay. Manifold ring craft fit. Ooh, it's live. Nice. Perfect. Not really R-related, but if I'm using cold dot skill convert to fire, what does cold multi do? My brain's not working right now. Someone help answer that question. I thought you couldn't convert damage over time. Why is RF gear always so expensive? It's a fun chase build that people like to go after because it's very relaxed, and people like to scam noobs because it's overpriced. That's all. It's easy to overprice gear for new players who don't know how to craft stuff. Also depends on what you're talking about. Like the Foulborn Wrathpith, I couldn't really answer that question as to why it's like that. Sometimes that's just how it is. Any tips for people who want to get more into crafting? Use my website, learn to craft. Use my YouTube guides, learn to craft. They'll get you into entry level of crafting. You know, start with the basics and then work your way into the higher ones.
I guess we should talk. I face death. There's only one.
What's wrong, Varici?
Even an.
You should have no trouble in that.
Was the role you were looking for ignite spread to nearby monsters? Yeah, it's mandatory for my build.
Let's up the heat.
I should have known better.
Your fight's done, Red.
I'm afraid you will only garner from me that.
This sin.
Not as dumb as you seem.
Mandatory. Without it, you are losing a lot of your clear.
That's better. Dreamer, protect me. Burn it all to the ground. Help me. Destroy them all. Be gone, foul enemy! For the Dreamer!
Did you hear anything about Apogee recently? I like that game a lot. I just think that there's a... I just don't like the crazy XP penalty, man. Because, like, you want to explore in the game and then you die and you're set back 4 hours of grinding and you're like... You know what I mean? Like, I love games that have a crazy grind and I love games that are punishing, but this is punishing in a different regard. It's like punishing for not playing the game and memorizing every aspect of it, and that's whack. You helped some guy with the swamp area, the hidden chest, and he ended up dying. Yep. Wait, didn't I already do this? Why am I even fucking in here, bro? Fuck this, I don't feel like doing this shitty trial. I love it because you end up learning by dying. I feel like I don't learn, I just get angry. It's like, oh, why did you die? I pulled a lever. Well, I guess next time don't pull it. I don't know.
do this yet.
That lever is death. Or death. Yeah, but like, there's like 5 million levers in the game, you know? It's just, it's weird. And then I think the bigger problem is that the way the game is, it's really hard to understand where, like, what is what, because like the game is kind of weird to look at with the way it is, and that just makes it even harder to navigate and learn and understand. Where is your real belt? The tree will not give. I'm trying, bro. The tree will not give.
Choose what you wish. The glitter of jewels, a waterfall of precious color.
It just won't give. Bro, I've printed like 40 belts, and they're not. None of them are Immortal Flesh, man. I have a tab of just all the random belts I've gotten. Divinitus, thanks for the prime, dude. How you doing, JD? On this fine Sunday? You need a Google Doc spreadsheet to learn quests? What, you don't like RPing with NPCs, bro? Fuck! What even was that? What was that? What the heck was that? Rude! I don't even know what the hell happened.
That's the truth.
You pulled the wrong lever.
Stay vigilant.
Pretty much. Holy double dot multi, just not for me. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. 14% damage, Jewel. I mean, that's kind of good. It's not terrible. Prefer life. I don't have my reaction speed right now. I'm still getting used to the new setup, you know? Oh god! Oh god! How's it back feeling? Better today just because I have a standing desk now. I don't know if it's actually better, but it feels better. Can we just end this delirium? We don't need this shit right now. It's the white things exploding on the ground. Sorry, I don't look at the floor when I play this game. Too much to look at as it is.
This way, exile. Kill it, exile. Quickly.
Do, 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 do.
I cannot do this yet.
Kill it, exile. Quickly.
Do, 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 do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't fight those, bro. I'm not geared to be doing this right now. Okay. Let's see.
Can I help? That's the long day.
Oh, I need to do this. Okay, sure. I just peeped the small cluster with Pure Might, Purity of Fire, have 80% mana evasion. Insane. Why even use Mortifying Aspect?
Godslayer.
Because Mortifying Aspect is cheaper because you don't need to get the 25%. And you have to remember that Mortifying Aspect, Malevolence has a greater cost than Purity of Fire. So overall, Mortifying Aspect is objectively better and cheaper. But if you want to fit in Unbound Ailments, you need to use Purity of Fire. The issue is, Purity of Fire doesn't give you Chaos Res, whereas Mortifying Aspect does. So that's why. It is a lot more difficult to get a specific 25% effect with the Purity of Fire mod versus just getting Mortifying Aspect. You can do in like 5 clicks on like Reforged Chaos. It's not hard. Leagues in Hero Siege? Yeah. If I share my build, can you review it? Not today, sorry. There's a section in my Discord where you can go for help.
never ends.
Godslayer, hail.
What is it?
In again.
Long.
Exile?
I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I want a Cloak of Flame too, bro. Wait a minute. Let me see. Am doing the new Epoch League? In hindsight, I would have because of the drops, but I just wasn't really feeling good with all my problems, but I'll just wait for next time, maybe. I'm not the biggest fan of Last Epoch anymore.
I greet you once again.
It's okay. That's about it for me, sadly. Alright, we need to level another character so we can do our Cloak of Flame Gamba. So let's go grab some uniques that we can use. I'm not gonna go play Epoch right now. Fuck that. That's a thing for me to do like right at the start. Not anymore. Is Ondar's enough to go like attack-based wands? Maybe.
Yes?
I did sign up for the MS. Well, at least I thought I did. Maybe not. I don't remember. Oh shit, I can't use that now.
Yes?
What's Standing Desk brand? Secret Labs. I'm pretty happy with them.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Starts in 3 weeks. Problem is, I don't really want to play a closed beta. I want to play like... I want to like play the game, but not the beta. You know what I mean? Kind of burnt out of betas. You got 2 PC stream set up. Nice.
Stay sharp out there.
Yes? Hello.
Searing Bond of Detonation equally viable in SSF. Yep. Kinetic bolts. Volley? Is that what I'm supposed to use? Volley kinetic bolt. Is this gonna do any damage? I don't know if Dart's playing the playtest.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Your Secret Labs desk can hold 4 monitors. It's holding 4 monitors along with my Starforge PC that's strapped underneath. Oh shit, I forgot to get like boots and shit. Fuck. Wait, I don't even have flasks. Oh, boots.
I need more mana.
I know you do, but I don't have a portal scroll. I need to make my way to the waypoint. What filter should I use? When you finish the campaign, you go to the level 80 version, and then you decide on your filter after that. Because the next filter goes into, like, my custom filter. I only handle filters for people for, like, certain stages of the game, not all the way to level 100. I expect people to learn the game a bit by then. Honestly, I could have just played Rolling Magma at this point, but this is fine. Still can. Yeah, but I'm committed. It's okay. Swap 1 gem. Yeah. But this skill's fun. Is this the one that scales with spell damage? Or is it the other one? Ah, yeah, it does. Okay. New build. No, we're just leveling to 18 for Cloak of Flame gamble. Don't all wand skill scale with spell damage? I thought like Kinetic Blast and Power Siphon didn't, but maybe they changed it.
When I'm ready and not before.
What little help I can offer is yours. Farewell.
What is the skill used for level 18 Witch Swap? Wait, what? I just picked a random skill and I'm just killing mobs. Just look at your uniques, see what looks feasible, and just go blast. That's what I'm doing.
Yes? Be well.
Possible to gamble with higher level. It is extremely inefficient.
Stay sharp out there.
What little?
Attack speed? Good enough for me.
So,
I'm just gonna take practical application here, I think. For crafting and endgame gear, does item level matter? It does. You'll see item level on most of my crafts on there. Item level impacts... Oh shit, I have no life regen. I need life regen. Fuck. Item level determines what mods can roll on a piece of gear, so it's a pretty important thing.
Mm-hmm. God hasn't abandoned us.
When I'm ready and not before.
Elementalist. Nope. Just leveling a character for Cloak of Flame. I think RFLE is possible. Possible, sure, sure. Worse in every way than Chieftain? Yep. Can I ask what MTX you're using? Exclamation mark MTX. I don't play Scion Low Life. I played it one time. I thought it was pretty fun. It felt a little bit restricted on mods. I really like Life Stacker because it can use Mage Blood, has built-in explodes, and can basically be immortal. I also feel like it's better on map mods because it doesn't... It's just objectively better on map mods, I would say. I like it a lot. I even did a Uber showcase on YouTube if you want to go glance at it. You could scale that damage much higher. It's like 20 mil. You could easily hit dot cap if you choose to go like a Conch Effect Helm and Aspect of Carnage. So I think RF Chieftain Life Stacker is very solid right now. I mean, it could take added lightning, but I have so much added already. Killing blows with skills consume corpses to recover life and mana? Wait, that's OP. What about, like... What is Prismatic Burst? Yeah, that. Try Prismatic Burst.
Goodbye.
Why restart? I need a character for Cloak of Flame. This character will help me get Cloak of Flame. Do I need Volley, actually? I don't even know if I need Volley. I need Volley. Climb a wand with a woe essence? Yeah, I need to go get a new weapon. I don't know if I have woe. I have weeping. I don't know if I have woe, sadly. Let's take some Ellie, I guess.
When I'm ready and not before.
Foulborn Wrathpith will give you double damage. Mage Blood will make you go faster and tankier. I would recommend Wrathpith, sadly. Prices are a bit obnoxious on it, but yeah. Why do you need another RF? I'm not making another RF character. If you go on my website and you search Cloak of Flame, you'll understand exactly what I'm doing. Cloak of Flame is a low-level unique, which means if you want the best odds for getting it, you want to gamble with a low-level character. The higher level your characters are, the harder it is to find Cloak of Flame because you're opening up new base types. Doesn't take long to get to level 18, and it saves me a lot of time in the future.
You will know my misery. Come and share it with me. Come.
Had you been my creation, brute, you'd not have fallen so easily.
Is 5 Flask Mage Blood an advantage over 4 Flask? For some builds, yeah. I don't know if RF would benefit from 5. I haven't really ever theory crafted that due to the price of it.
This is for your...
I would not pursue it unless you have a reason. Cinder Swallow is extremely strong. It gives you 2 damage multipliers, makes you take less damage, provides you with onslaught, and can give life on kill. It's very, very good. Where is the big ring of fire? Soon. You guys really don't give me a break with this. Holy.
When I'm ready, and
You've
not
done well.
5 more levels. Logged on, I'm only joking. It's just ever since I logged in on this character, I get a question every 30 seconds. Soon. I just need to hit 18 and we're back to the other character. Planning on Ziz Gauntlet? No. Gauntlet's a cool event. I'm just not interested. That's not the type of gameplay I look after for PoE.
Approach.
Perhaps okay for Gauntlet campaign because it gets obnoxious sustain. I don't know how it is with the whole ruin shit though. I can't comment on that. That sounds like a kind of like a nightmare. I mean, ruin just means you can't tank. If you try to tank, you just die, no? Am I wrong there? That sounds kind of fucked. How's SSF? Pretty nice. I haven't really gotten to do much. I'm very fresh into this playthrough. We're basically on, like, the part of day 2 still.
Fishwife.
Did we start over? Nope. Cloak of Flame Gamble requires a new character, level 18.
And not. It's nice to see there's still some life in this twitching corpse of the continent. I barely recognize myself.
Ready, exile! It is time to hunt! Off you go, little beast! Away!
350k.
Approach.
You're good, man. I'm just on autopilot because the question gets asked like every minute, so don't take it the wrong way. I go on autopilot for any frequently asked questions. Actually, I'll just go left here. Get 2 levels, and then we're done. Close! Yeah, we're really close to Gambit time. Alright, we'll hit 18 in the zone. If not, we'll just reset it. And then we go gamble. Okay, 1 more level. I like how they taunt, man. They like tap their shield. I never really noticed this on mobs. It's kind of funny.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Just sit right here. Level 18. Okay. If I spend gold on my higher character for Cloak of Flame, was thing easy to get 6 socket? Low level, not possible. Sure it is. You just go to the bench and you click 6 socket, and then it's done. You just need to have the jewelers to be able to do that. I think it's 350.
I travel far. What troubles you bring now? Going?
How's the trail?
Okay, we are 18.
Ah.
Here we go. Here we go. Ghost Ride. That was fast. I guess this guy can come back for a little bit and put him by my stuff, and then I gotta go move him back.
Ah. Could do.
Got it from Genesis Tree? Yeah, right now I'm trying to get, I put him in jail, yeah. I'm trying to get Immortal Flesh, and I assumed it wouldn't be hard because it's very common. And you know, on the off chance you get lucky, Mage Blood or Headhunter, so I went with that approach.
Fortune's Godslayer. Hello.
I've considered.
We're going to be ending after this, so it'd be really sick to just poop out a Cloak of Flame right here. And then we end the stream, you know? It'd be like super sick.
I'd.
What kind of gamba is this?
Godslayer.
It's trying to get Cloak of Flame. See all these? These are all Scholar's Robes. These can hit Cloak of Flame.
Business.
This is why you want a low-level character, so you can increase your odds on essentially hitting Cloak of Flame. I don't think there's really good strats to farm Mage Blood in SSF. You could talk to people like Manny. Some like super crazy blasters in SSF. Sorry, in yeah, in SSF might be able to answer that for you. I think most people try to farm one card, and after they get one card, they just kind of gamba it. But I don't actually know. Wild to me that people find these ways to min-max their chances. It's not even really like min-maxing. I mean, it is, but if you're not doing this, your chances of getting it go down astronomically. Hit that fled card if you're a gamer. Got it.
Good luck to you. Our fortunes grow.
Godslayer.
What have you got for me?
Fuck off, man.
How's the train?
Business. Hide.
Meticulous Appraiser. Nice, with Blight.
Onward.
How's the trail?
I gotta go here real soon, man. I'm sorry. Crafting questions go offset to Global 911 or my Discord. They're gonna help you out. I'm really pressed for time.
Oh dear.
Oh, 50k left. We got this. We got this. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, it usually takes me like 800 to 1.5 mil, but you know, I always hear people getting it like with very little gold spend, so could happen though. I feel like it's like, I don't know, 5 to 800k, but I don't really know because my odds are very bad, I feel. I think 5 to 800k is my guess. Get out of here.
Long day.
Get out of here. Okay, that's fine. Hey, got some alts out of it, you know. Spent 350k gold for 30 alts worth. All right, we will stop here. Tomorrow we will come back and pick up. We will grind out our Atlas, and every time we get like 100k, we'll probably swap onto this character and try to get our Cloak of Flame. So I will catch you guys all later. Last time it was almost like half a tab, almost a full tab before I got a Cloak of Flame. Catch you guys all later. Thanks for watching. We'll be live tomorrow since today is Sunday. So take care. See you boys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you later, YouTube. Same to you.